So here's to the dreamers, the seekers, the wise. Crystal lavender will reach in the skies. Through tarot and starlight we'll always roam. In the heart of the universe we found our home. Comes where the mystics play. We speak the language of the Milky Way. A touch of Venus, a kiss from the moon. Guiding lost hearts with a sweet gentle tune.
Whoa, where am I? That's weird. Like, I am not there. Where did I go? That is so strange. Huh. What the fuck? That's so weird. It was just there. Oh, man. Huh. No, that's not it. Okay, that was weird. I don't know why it did that, but like it was like all black, and I was like, I am not on there. So I'm going to play Ghost tonight. All right. Hi, guys. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon. This is your weekly check-in. We're going to find out who's spying on you and if they're going to take any sort of actions. Like, is it a lover? Is it a hater? What we got here? Is it a lover or a hater spying on you? All right. For the week of, we got the 9th through the 15th. Okay. So before we get started, we're going to talk about this. This is my book. It is called Say You Love, and it is a testimony and triumph of the darkness of childhood, essay, and addiction. And you can find this book in every single one of my description boxes. You could get a free download on my website at crystal-lavender.com, or you could get a copy of it on Amazon for $12.12, or you could get a signed copy if you email me, and I'll ship it to anywhere, sign it to anyone, okay? And I am very vulnerable and honest with some of the most embarrassing things that have happened to me in my life, because I wanted to write a message of hope and inspiration for anybody that's sitting in silence thinking that like they can't overcome something, or that they're all alone, or that nobody will understand what they've been through. Like, hi, my name is Crystal and I am a recovered addict. I am 4+ years in recovery, and this is the journey of how I went from from the beginning all the way till I found my recovery. Okay. So like I said, that will be in the description box of every single one of my videos. And all right, I love you guys. So that was weird. I don't know, like, because I do all the setup before I come on here, and then I came on here and it was like nothing was there. I was like, okay, then. All right, then. Hi, Julie Bully. Hi, Rudy. Okay, so we are going to get this party started with Aries. Aries at 3:18. Bam, bam, bam. Aries, who's spying on you? Is this a lover? We got a lover spying on you. We got an ex spying on you. What we got? We got somebody with a crush. Who's spying on you for the week of June 9th to the 15th? What do we got? Hi, John. John Jason Lee. John Jason Jingleheimer Schmidt. So it looks like you have somebody that is weighing their options with the Two of Pentacles here. It's like they're at a crossroads trying to figure out if they're coming forward or not coming forward. It's like, do they speak their mind? Do they not speak their mind? Oh, it looks like it's somebody that's walked away, that you have walked away from, or that walked away from you before. Okay, so you've got the eight of Cups here. So this looks like it's a past energy. So whoever's spying on you, Aries, is someone from the past. All right, it could be a fire sign here. We've got fire and we've got water so far. But it was somebody that you had a falling out with because you got misfortune. So it's somebody that they felt like either you had a falling out with, or they had a falling out with you, or somebody that you didn't feel so, I don't know. There just wasn't a lot of give and take in that relationship. So I don't know if you're spying on them or if they're spying on you, but we're asking who's spying on you, Aries. So whoever it is that's spying on you looks like it's some sort of past relationship or somebody that you fell out with from the past. And it looks like they are trying to make up their mind if they're coming forward or not, because you've got the Two of Pentacles, which is like juggling multiple priorities, in the middle of making a decision, trying to figure out if they're coming forward, not coming forward. They're trying to figure that out. What is it that they want to say to you? Oh, that you were the best that they ever had. The Ten of Discs, ten of Cups. Like maybe they had it all going on when you guys were together, that they thought that you would never leave the Ten of Pentacles. They thought that this was going to last, like it was going to be a long time, forever and ever, and then some. That they thought that y'all were going to be able to have grandchildren or something that was like passed down to generations, from generation to generation. This person really thought that you were their wish fulfillment with the Ten of Pentacles, but I don't think that the Ten of Pentacles is like, okay, sure, they were monetarily secure. They might have had enough money in the bank, or together you guys had enough money to really accomplish something, but that doesn't mean that they were emotionally secure. All right. This person might have had a lot of emotional issues. They could have been like, everybody thinks that being independent has to do with money, but being independent has so much more to do with like a mentality and with what it is you got going on the inside, way more than it does with your monetary gains. Like having monetary gains and being able to take care of yourself with money is one thing, but making sure that people are broke away from that codependency, or from having some sort of emotional like outbursts, like they might have been emotionally codependent. The Hermit, yeah, you could have been dealing with the Virgo. We got the Hermit and we got the Fool. So this person was very back and forth energy. Like they were very, like they could have been bipolar, all right? Like they could have had very manic episodes where like 1 minute, like they're on top of the world and they have everything going for them. And then the next minute they're like this, like super depressed and can't get off the couch, don't want to do anything at all, don't want to do anything with you. You could be an Aries, but this could be your energy, all right? Because you got the Hermit in the upright, but the Fool in the reverse. So it's like almost like taking leaps of doubt. Like this person might have catastrophized the situation before it ever even started. And yeah, you do have the Tower card at the bottom of the deck here. So there like something happened major, sudden and abrupt. All right, with the Three of Swords as well. That was very heartbreaking to this person. I think whatever happened, that was like the person that's spying on you was very heartbroken about something that came to an end, sudden and abruptly. All right. Could be a Libra that you're dealing with too, but that's from the minor arcana, not the major arcana. This person might come back for an apology. They did feel like there was building towards the future, but it's like they're too full of pride. Yeah, with the Two of Wands in the reverse, they're too full of pride. Like they're not going to come forward. They would rather just sit back and watch you. Hi Doris, hi Dan. Thank you guys so much for being here. They're too full of pride. Like they feel like if they were to come off of their throne, or to make some sort of apology, or just any sort of acknowledgement of your existence at all, would make them feel like they're weak, and they don't want to feel like they're weak, even though they felt like this was the Nine of Cups. Like this was one step away from being the forever after, the forever and ever and then some. This person might be working on their emotional independence, or they feel like you have gained your emotional independence and don't really need nothing from them. They could see that you have happily moved on, or that you're doing better without them. My cats were just making a crazy noise out there, but they don't really feel like they've got enough information to come towards you. Like they don't feel like they've got enough, like, maybe if they thought that you were going through something, if they saw an open door to opportunity where they figured like you would receive them in a different vibration, but it doesn't feel like they've got anything. Like they don't feel like they can come forward. They feel like you've got your options open, or that you've left your options open, or they're not. That's like that option is not on the board, not right now, because they feel like they wouldn't be victorious. The Six of Wands in reverse, they feel like it would be a waste of time, that it would be nothing but a burden, nothing but drama or trauma, and they don't want to cause any more drama or trauma, even though it makes them feel weak. You could definitely be dealing with a Leo, with a Leo here. They just felt like it was bad luck, that you guys had bad luck together, that it is what it is. So whoever it is that's spying on you, it would rather cut off their big toe than come forward and admit that they miss you or that they love you. It's like whatever happened between you guys, it's like they would rather take it to their grave um, than try to work towards it. Like, I don't know if you're dealing with somebody with a huge ego or what. I hope your wife's doing good, Dan, and you're doing all right. I know you had a bunch going on with like your ankle and your surgeries and your wife's surgeries, and I hope you guys are doing good. Yeah. They felt like you threw them away like trash. They probably feel like everyone throws them away like trash. So this might be a repetitive cycle that this person has gone through, you know. And they are very promiscuous. This person could be sleeping around a lot, trying to get you off of their mind. So they might be, trying to get on top of somebody else to get over you, or some way or another, like having a lot of people in their bedroom, or having a lot of people want them makes them feel good about themselves, even though that's like not like that. I mean, yeah, that's like temporary. That's like a temporary ego boost, but that's you got to be careful with that, because you end up entangling yourself with everyone that person is sleeping with as well. It's like you gotta be real careful with who it is that you're sleeping with, so you don't catch any sort of weird spiritual STDs. The surgery family. Is this person going to come forward? Nope. Game over. They think it's over. Like, even though they stalk you, like that probably is part of their everyday routine, where they get up, they look to see what you're doing. They try to see if you're looking at them. It's like they want to know that you are looking at them, because that makes them feel better about themselves, in some way or another. If they think that you are like missing them, or they feel like you're missing out in some way, then that makes them feel like, oh, well, they actually are the ones that won. But they do feel like you threw them away like trash, and they are having some sort of bank failure. Okay, like they're definitely feel it in the pocketbook. Maybe you were this person's only source of income. Maybe you were the one that paid all the bills and did all the work, and it's like, if you took yourself out of that equation, like, they're definitely feeling that. They're definitely feeling what it is that you really really did. But they thought that they got played. Either they thought that you played them, or they thought that they got away with playing you. One of the two. But one of you feels like you're played. Just like Weird Al. That was Irie's favorite band forever, was Weird Al. So what is this person going? Are they going to take any action towards Aries, even though it's game over? They think it's game over. Is this person going to come forward with any sort of action towards Aries? Is this person coming forward with any action to Aries? The Magician. They're trying to manifest a meeting with you. They might be trying to manifest like running into you at a grocery store, or manifest running into you somewhere. It doesn't look like this person is going to take a direct approach to you, but they are trying to manifest you. Yeah, but they're not sure how they feel about running into you. Like, they're not sure how they'll go about like handling the situation, even if they do run into you, but they are trying to manifest running into you in some way or another. Yeah, and they're restless. They're restless. The situation makes them impatient and restless. All right, let's get a money message. What is Aries money going to look like for the week? Let's get one money message for Aries, please, for the week of June 9th to the 15th. June 9th to the 15th. My camera's being all weird today. We're just going to roll with it. I went to the gym. I've been going to the gym almost daily. I don't know if you guys saw, but I did put up a little hula hoop video. Like, I'm just starting to get back into hula hooping. Like, I used to be really, really super good at it. And then I fell off of it for a long time. And now I'm really trying to take this sobriety. Like, I've gained like 100 pounds in my sobriety. And I'm really, really, really like pushing towards and really focusing on being like the healthiest me I can be. It's not about losing weight. It's about being healthy, right? It's about changing that mindset. So I've been going to the gym almost every single day. I didn't go yesterday, but I went the days before that. And I'm going to go again tomorrow. Right? Gym flow. What? Hey, Doris. Hmm. Yeah, I'm a lot better at it than like what I was when I first started, but um I posted a little hula hoop video and like there's a side profile of me and like oh my god. Oh man. Okay. We're not going to talk about that. We're just going to keep pushing forward. So, Aries, you got envision. Do you know exactly what you want and are you acting consistently towards achieving it? Maintaining a clear vision of what you are calling forth and you will be unstoppable. Right? It's one thing to I mean, when our attention is all over the place, it's really hard to manifest stuff unless we have a real specific goal in mind. All right, like have a goal and stick with it, and then wake up every day and do at least one thing to help progress towards that goal. Right, one thing a day. Like that doesn't matter if that's in your finances. That doesn't matter if that's towards being in a healthy relationship. Like you could always work on something on you as far as working towards a healthy relationship. That doesn't matter if it's like a health goal in general, like you want to be healthier for the summer, you want to fit into a certain specific pair of pants, you know what I mean? Like do one thing, at least one thing every single day to work towards that goal. Because with your money, it's saying do you have a clear vision? If you have a clear vision and you know what it is that you want, well then do one thing every day. Envision it and do one thing every day to work towards that goal. Okay. If you do more than one thing, cool. But at least do one thing every single day, no exceptions. All right. And we've got loss. It says, don't let past setbacks define your future, right? You can't change the past. None of us can, man. Do you know how much stupid like, dude, I have done some unimaginably stupid things in my life. I have made some really incredibly harsh decisions for myself in the choices that I've made. But I can't, if I constantly dwell on those things, I'm not going to make any progress forward. I can look back at that and be like, yeah, that was stupid. Don't ever do that again. You know what I mean? But I can't just keep slapping myself and calling myself an idiot and telling myself that I'm a failure because I did that stupid thing. It's like, yeah, I did that stupid thing. Time to man up, to woman up, to put on my big girl panties, and face the reality that like every single day that I have a new opportunity. It's like I can change my future every single at one step at a time every single day. Every single day I get further and further away from the stupid shit that I've done in my past. Did it happen? Hell yeah, it happened. I can't ever take it back. I can't ever change it. But you know what I can do? I can own it. Yep, I did that and move the fuck on, right? Learn from it and move on. So that's what the universe is telling you to do, Aries. You can't change nothing from the past, but you can sure use it to help you move forward in the future. So don't let your past setbacks define your future. Stay focused on your positive outcome as your thoughts and belief will directly affect your reality. I don't know how many times I have to, like, I say this throughout the day. Like, I'm constantly in reminding myself and reminding my friends and reminding people around me, like, that is correct. Here's some more of whatever it is you believe. So, whatever it is you believe, whether it's positive or negative, you're right. That is correct. You're right. Thank you so much, Doris. I've done a lot of stupid shit, but it's all made me like who I am today, and like I wouldn't change who I am today and all the things that I know and whatnot for anything. So you know, no point in hating the past. You can't love who you are and hate where you come from. So yeah, Aries, have a very clear vision on what it is that you want to do financially and let go of this past bullshit, okay? It's in the past. Let it be in the past. All right? Don't quit bringing it forward into your future. All right, Mama Beans. All right, let's go on to Team Taurus. What do we got? 1914. Get a drink of water. I put lemon in my water. Thank you, Shara, for constantly reminding me to stay hydrated. Anytime I go to the refrigerator and I'm like gonna go get tea and like whatever I hear Shara's voice, like, did you drink your water today? You better drink some water. I'm gonna drink my water. Okay, Taurus. Oh, I haven't been putting the banners up, have I? Oops. All right. I didn't put this one up either. Taurus, who is spying on you? Who is spying on you, Taurus? Seeing my thing is doing all weird again. It's being all weird. Let's see if I can fix it. You will be fixed and you will like it. Says it's me. No? How about now? All right. Hi, Sunflower. All right, Taurus. Who is spying on you? Is it a past lover? Is it some hater? Is somebody that's got a crush on you? We're going to find out. We're going to see what sort of energy we got for the week of June 9th to the 15th, all right? And then we'll look at your money messages. See what we got. Ooh, chai black tea. That sounds so good. Dude, it's been raining for like, dude, it poured yesterday. Poured. I was like, man, I hope it'll go floating off. But today it's actually been like in the 80s. I got to fix my freaking pump and my swamp cooler. Most people that are in the South, they're like, swamp cooler. You know what I mean? Like your air conditioner? Like, no, swamp cooler. Like we actually put air, or we put water in our air around here. It's so dry. Like you can't get away with the swamp cooler in the South, man. They'll be like, what? You do what? You put water in your air? Oh, hell no. We got to put water in our air around here. I remember one time my friend, one of my old friends, he's not really my friend anymore, but one time he was like, I guess he had ate a bunch of acid or something, and he was in my backyard, and he was like, I can't breathe. He was like, there's too much air. There's not enough water in the air. He was like acting like a fish out of water. He couldn't breathe because the air was all dry. Just spray him with a hose. Little fish. All right. Taurus. Oop, that one wanted to come out. The 9 of Swords. So somebody that feels guilty or anxious, that is all about anxiety, could be a Gemini. Okay. Who else do we got for Taurus? Chai black tea. That sounds so good. We get another shuffle. A chicken coop. Nice. I like traveling banjos. And a Queen of Wands. So you could have a Virgo that's spying on you, or someone that did you dirty. This Queen of Wands energy, that could be a female energy, but somebody that was the Queen of Wands in reversed is a bitch, okay? Like she's bitchy. There could have been somebody that was like really super bitchy towards you, that like maybe you had to put in their place, okay? And like they feel really super guilty for what it is that they said or what it is that they did. This person like is usually a hermit. Okay, this person is usually a hermit. They might have been overwhelmed. Like maybe they were out and about or something, and like maybe they were hangry, or they were like, I don't know. You had an encounter with them that wasn't so great, and it's like they've been avoiding you, or you've been avoiding them ever since. But it does feel like a feminine energy. Yeah, they hold a lot of regret and disappointment. It's some sort of feminine energy that is spying on you. Now, is this a hater? Is this a hater? What do we got here? Taurus, you got any haters? If you wake up with one hater, you better go to bed with like 2 or 3 of them mofos. I don't know if you've ever heard Cat Williams talk about that, but Cat Williams is on point with that shit. Yeah, lots of wand energy. So this person could very much be a fire sign, an unhealed fire sign. It could be a youthful fire sign as well. So it might be a younger woman that has a major attitude towards you. It could be like the ex of the person that you're dating, or I don't know, Page of Cups. So you might have just started some sort of new relationship, and if that's the case, it feels like there's a woman in the background that's not very kind, or she's just very unhealed, or wants whatever it is that you have. Yeah, because they see you as the Page of Pentacles, very grounded, very earthly, very, I mean, you are an earth sign, so you're very grounded, very earthy, very stable, very committed, have your shit together. You can make more money than this person. I see a rabbit here. There's a little rabbit. Somebody with a rabbit. Or they used to own horses at one point, or maybe you owned horses at one point. But this person is all up in their head. Okay, I don't know what they said or what they did or how they came across to you, but I feel like this person was a straight up biatch. Thank you so much, Doris. In a chicken coop? I've never had a chicken coop. I want a chicken coop. This person sees that you're like happy with your person. All right, like I don't know if you just started a new relationship with somebody with that page, the Page of Cups, but if you did just start a relationship with somebody and this person is talking about you, they're talking about how happy they are with you, they're talking about how happy you make them or how happy you are in general. And I think that just like bites this person's ass. It's like they don't like hearing it. This person could be trying to figure out who you are or what you got going on. They want to know what it is you got going on. Yeah, I want chickens, free chickens, not free chickens, but free eggs. They want to know what it is that you got going on. And it's like either their person or you are moving. You know, I don't know if somebody's moving closer to you and this has got this person all up in their head, or if you're moving closer to another person. But either way, it's like you're moving towards stability. It's like you're moving out of that turbulent water, you know, moving on with wisdom. It's like you're not paying attention. Like no matter how many times this person tries to throw jabs at you, or yeah, they wanted to see it. They wanted to see it fall. Okay, but it's not following. Like whatever's going on, like they might have tried to implant some seeds of doubt into another person or into the person that you're interested in, and it's not going as planned. Like this person might have even tried to put some sort of black magic on the situation or give you the like the evil eye, which is disgusting. I don't recommend anybody ever fucking do that. That's completely disgusting energy. But this person might not know how bad that energy is, you know, and they might be doing it unconsciously. Okay, like this person might not be aware of their energy. Dan, like you are unbothered. I just feel like you're unbothered. Like if this person is coming towards you with any sort of crappy ass energy, it's like you're not paying attention to it. Like you just don't. Like it doesn't even hit your radar. It's like you're so highly favored and protected that no matter what, like especially if there's like a new person that you're messing with and like their ex catches word, or somebody that they, you know, somebody that was interested in them catches word that like they're talking to you, you know, then they're trying to throw some hate your way, and it's like you aren't even like, you're like not even ducking it. You don't even have to duck. Okay, like it's just completely not hitting your radar whatsoever. It's like you are so favored and protected by your angels and your spirit guides that like it's not touching you at all, you know. And this person could be not, they could be not used to that, you know, not used to somebody that's as spiritually guided and protected as you are, you know. So they're like, why is my life turning to shit? And it's like because they keep throwing shit, you know, and it just keeps circling around and boomeranging back to them, and they don't understand why their life is shit, you know. But what goes around comes around, right? What else can we tell Taurus about the person spying on them? Higher wisdom. Yeah, you've got that higher wisdom. Yeah, you've got higher wisdom. It says explore options, learn what you can, and expand your horizons. I think you just know better than to participate. It's like you're not bothered by the opinions of peasants, you know, by those out there in the streets. Like you're soaring to new heights. Like you've got new things to do, you've got new people to talk to, you've got new experiences to have. It's like you are so like just unaware of the fact that anybody can even possibly be throwing hate at your way. It's like, what do you mean that there's somebody that doesn't like me? You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean there's somebody that's throwing hate at me? It's like, I don't see how, like, what do you mean? Like, people don't like me? Like, how is that even possible? I don't know how it's possible, but Every Taurus I know, I absolutely love. So, and you got quiet moments. Seek solace in the silence, where clarity finds its true voice. I've been working a lot lately with a soul journal. Like I've been sitting down and talking to my higher self, to my soul, and like writing stuff down. Like what message do I need to hear today from my soul, and just sitting in silence and waiting for an answer to come in, and then writing that answer down. So some of you might need to sit in silence and sit with your own soul, or sit with God, whatever you want to call it, universe, and ask your higher soul some questions. Ask yourself some questions and see what happens. All right, see what sort of answers you get. Let me get a drink of water. Soldiers of the Most High, rise up, rise up. Your higher self, your higher soul, your higher soldier. I like that. And it says, ride the current. So embrace the change, flow with the rhythm, and release resistance. Answers unfold in the dance of transition. So if you've been seeking some sort of clarity on a specific situation, I feel like if you ask yourself the questions, like if you sit with a soul journal, or you just sit in silence and ask yourself the really hard questions that you want answers to, like you will get the answers that you need. All right. And whatever sort of turbulence, it feels like it's a little bit turbulent, but I don't feel like you even feel it as turbulence. Like I don't feel like it's hitting your radar at all. Like if there's somebody that's hating on you, you're like, I am too peaceful to even feel your hate. Like it doesn't like, it's not affecting you at all. And you got groove of unity, because there ain't no unity without community, right? So blind energies in the unified sanctuary of the grove, fostering an interconnected harmony among all beings. Yeah, who the fuck is fucking with Taurus? You know, that sounds stupid. They're just throwing crap at themselves. Like they might as well be smearing it on their face. You know what I mean? Me throwing crap at my Taurus people. And give up control. Release any sort of grip you have on the outcome. Embrace the present moment and its wisdom. Right? When we are so clinging, like when we cling too hard for a desired outcome, that means that we're not like okay, like it'll be okay if it happens like this. I'll only be happy if X, Y, and Z. It's like, and that takes away the happiness of the now. That takes away the actual moment of the now. You know, so try to be happy with the moments that you have, with the present moment. All right. And the more that we focus on gratitude, the more things we have to be grateful for. I've learned that in my own experience. Like back in the day, man, I used to always say, like, all my friends are liars. They all just steal from me. Nobody gives a fuck about me. You know what I mean? And I was constantly surrounded by people that were stealing from me, that were lying to me, that didn't really care about me. You know, it's because the universe says that is correct. Here's some more of whatever it is that you were thinking, you know? And ever since I changed my inner dialogue, like talking to myself and the dialogue that I tell myself, my whole fucking world has changed completely. Like everything in my world has changed because I started changing what it is that I was saying to myself, right? Our self-talk is the most important conversations we have throughout the day. And it's like we let it go unchecked. It's just, you know, we have hundreds of thousands of thoughts per day, you know, and a lot of times we're not even aware of it. We're not even consciously aware of how much we're really thinking. Like how many of those thoughts we're just on autopilot, you know, throughout our day, thinking all these random thoughts all day long, you know. But if you can get that, you can flip that switch and start like catching some of those negative ones, you know, and changing the dialogue, you know, like not all of my friends are shitty and not all of my friends are going to lie to me. It's like, I don't have anyone in my life that is using me. You know, all of my friends are super true to me. Like I am super loved. I am super valued, you know, and like that became my present experience. Like even like that's how I quit smoking cigarettes, right? Like I would smoke a cigarette and tell myself I don't smoke cigarettes as I'm smoking a cigarette. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't fucking smoke cigarettes. And it sounded really, really stupid when I was saying it, smoking a cigarette, but I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. Like I just kept saying it and kept saying it and kept like repeating that to myself. And then the more that I spoke it out loud, the more it actually became true. So, I mean, that stuff really does work. It really does work. All right, let's get you a money message. Money message for Taurus. What do we got? Putting soap in your mouth. My mom would put soap in her mouth, and I just sit in the corner and blow bubbles like my mom. My mom used to tell me stories about how her mom would put soap in her mouth, and she would just sit in the corner and blow bubbles. My mom tried that, and I would just sit in the corner and blow some bubbles. Money message for Taurus. This is the wrong deck. Thanks, Dan. Bam, bam, bam. Whew. I forgot how much going to the gym kicks your butt, man. You got denial. Are you refusing to face the reality about some aspect of your financial life? So there's something that you can take control over. Okay, something that you have control over in your finances that you might not be wanting to take responsibility for. What else do you got for Taurus? And focus. It's difficult to be productive when your energy is scattered in so many different directions. And that is so true. I was telling Aries the same thing. Okay, like manifestation is all about where you're putting your, like, where your attention goes, your energy flows, right? It's attention with intention, and that's how manifestation works, is where we put our attention and with our intentions, right? Well, if we are like, okay, I want to jump over here and do this, and I want to paint this picture, and I got to clean this part of the house, and I got to do this, and I got to do that. It's like, whoa, 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 like slow your roll and focus at least for a little bit on one specific project. Okay, one specific area of your life. Have a very clear, defined path of what it is that you're looking for in one specific area, and in this case your finances, like where you want to be financially in the next 5 months to a year. All right, and then set a very specific goal, and then focus your energy on that. Focus your energy on that specific goal, and where your focus goes, your intention grows, and where your intention grows, your attention goes, and where your attention goes, your manifestation grows. Okay, so be mindful of where your focus is at, because it feels like according to this, your focus is all over the place. So kind of hone in, and be a little bit more specific about your actual manifestations with what it is that you want financially. Okay, but yeah, it looks like whoever's spying on you is the past lover of someone else. And you aren't even catching it. Like you don't feel it at all. So I wouldn't even worry about that. All right. All right, let's go on to Team Gemini. Lava. My mom always talked about lava soap. Lava soap. Put that soap in your mouth. Gemini. Some water. I might have put a little bit too much lemon in my water. All right, Gemini. Hi, Gemini. Welcome here. Welcome back. Let's see what we got for Team Gemini for the week of June 9th through the 15th. Who is spying on you, Gemini? Is this a past person? Is this a new crush? We got some haters? What do we got going on? Who is spying on Team Gemini? Who is spying on Gemini? Please and thank you. Dan. It'll take more than the zits off, that's for sure. Who is spying on Team Gemini? The Devil in reverse. So it could be a Capricorn. This person could have had some sort of addiction issues. Okay. This might have been something that you had a sex-based relationship with, or wanted a sex-based relationship with you. Feels like somebody that was like obsessive. This person might have like an obsession with you. It might not be a very healthy obsession. Yeah, they might lie about it, but they're definitely spying on you. The Page of Swords in the reverse. They probably lied a whole bunch or omitted the truth. Okay, there's people that are like, "Oh, I didn't lie to you." Yeah, you didn't lie to me, but you absolutely didn't freaking come out with the whole truth. It's like, "Well, you didn't ask the right questions." It's like, I shouldn't have to ask the right question, you know? There's some shit that it's like, "Man, I shouldn't have to ask the right question in order for you to come up off of some information," you know? But this person feels like they're very much like one of those people that are like deny, 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 like deny at all costs. So this could be somebody that was very obsessed, like they were obsessive with you, like they might have been really controlling. They might have tried to use money to control you, or like they were just really controlling about your use of money. Yeah, an emperor in reverse. So this is somebody that was not like, they were a tyrant. Okay, they were a bully. They were a tyrant. They um, weren't weren't very good. Like they were really good at dishing out orders or dishing out like criticism, and it wasn't even constructive criticism. They might have tried to say that it was constructive criticism, but like they're really good at dishing it, but they're not really good at taking it. Like this person absolutely, like they cannot take any sort of criticism whatsoever. It's like their ego is really super fragile. Could be an Aries that you're dealing with, but this person seems really, really like really obsessive. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, they might have tried to push really fast to like get you to tie the knot or to move in with you. Like they wanted you to like, okay, now like next step, next step, next step. It's like you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Can we like slow your roll just a little bit, just a little bit, you know? And this person, it feels like they have a hard time taking no for an answer. Yeah, the Knight of Wands in reverse. So this person's extremely whoever it is that's spying on you, Gemini, feels very like very narcissistic, okay? Like I don't know, like it feels like you were dealing with somebody that was a true blue narcissist that love bombed you and um love bombed you, isolated you, try to control your every move, control like who it was that you were talking to, who it was that you were around. They probably tried to isolate you. And it's like it feels like you got free from this person. You got free from them physically. Yeah, they had control over your money. They had control over who it was you talked to, where it was you went throughout the day. It's like if you were like 5 minutes late, they were like, "Who? Why were you 5 minutes late?" You know, one of those people that are like, "Oh, well, you were out there prostituting yourself because you were at the store for 5 minutes longer than I expected you to be." You know, and it's like you escaped this person, you know, like this mental prison, and you escaped from this person in physical, but it feels like they still have like they're still spying on you. They're still very much in your energy, you know, like you might have escaped their physical control over you, but like you're still in the process of healing from the damage that they've done to you, to the damage that they did to your own confidence, you know, like yeah, you're in the hermit mode trying to heal from this person. All right, they could have been a Virgo. We've got Virgo, we've got Aries. Oh, who else do we got? And Capricorn so far. But this person was very controlling. So they had a pretty tight grip over over your like over your confidence, like over your just like these people have a way of getting in and they take over your mind and then they make you start questioning yourself. And it's like you were probably so strong and so independent and so amazing and beautiful and wonderful, and like you have all of these amazing talents, and it's like now you're like questioning yourself, you know, because of this situation. And just know that it's not your fault. Okay, it's not your fault that this person did what they did to you. Okay, that they had like yeah, you might have allowed it to a certain degree, but these people are really skilled. Okay, like and they prey on people that are independent. Like that's part of their like conquest. All right, they prey on people that are independent. So just know that it's not anything like you didn't do anything wrong. All right, yeah, this person was never going to be the person that you needed them to be. 10 of Cups in reverse. This is a person that might have filled your head full of wishes, and you know, told you all that you wanted to hear, everything that you wanted to hear, you know, promised you a million different things, but like never fulfilled any of them, and then always somehow turned around and made it your fault. You know, they had a really good way of turning it all around on you. and it wasn't your fault. All right. So this person is looking for a way in, like they're looking for a chink in your armor. They're looking for, like, if you give them one, if you let them take one step forward, they're going to try to push that door open and like re-enter themselves into your life. All right. So as hard as it is to stay no contact with this person, like don't give them an inch, because if you give them an inch, they're going to take more than a mile. All right. And then it's going to have to be that replay of putting up your boundaries, of saying no, all having to say no 500 times before they actually get it, like over and over and over again. You know, this might be the type of person that you might even have to put a restraining order on. And the sun in reverse could be a Leo as well. But this is a very unhappy person. This person might be like they have psychotic tendencies, you know, like they, and it's not cute. It might have been cute at first, but it's so not cute. You know, you had a lot of hopes for this person and for this situation, but you found out that it was wish unfulfilled. Like it was never, like they were never going to be what they said that they were going to be. You know, all the promises that they made, you know, they left you feeling empty handed. And then they made you feel like it was your fault that they didn't provide what it is that they promised. Like somehow or another, they turned everything around on you, you know, and they're really upset that you got away, you know, so they're sitting and watching and waiting for some sort of moment that they can pounce back into your life and try to push their way back in. So don't give this person any sort of opportunity. All right. The dick or the pussy is not worth it. Okay. Like it wasn't that good. It's just dick. You know what I mean? It's just punani. Like it can't be that good. Blame it on the Leo. I'm not on Leo yet. Hmm. Oh, yeah, because the sun in reverse. Blame it on it could have been the first card that came out was Capricorn, so it doesn't necessarily have to be Leo. What other messages can we get for Gemini? Trash. This person is trash. They might have looked all shiny on the outside, but they were moldy and gross on the inside. All right. They were old and moldy. Yeah. And now they're a fucking hater. They were a lover and now they a hater. You've done recruited. You recruited them to be a hater. You're like, hey, I got me an extra hater. Woo woo. And this person runs. They probably don't take accountability for anything. All right. Like they're a runner. Like that's just what they do. They're a runner. So they were either extremely narcissistic or very much an avoidant. They could be a dismissive avoidant, you know, which in some ways that's at least a little bit better. Yeah, and they're keeping how much they care about you a secret. Keeping you a secret, or you might have been a secret in general. You know, you could have found out that that they had something going on the side or some shit. And yeah, you might have recordings of this person, of how they treat you. Like if you get into fights with them or if you've gotten into fights with them, save any sort of evidence that you have. Okay. Like save your screenshots, save your evidence. Like I don't know if you're going to need it, but just in case, it's always better to cover your ass than pretend like this person is trustworthy, because it doesn't feel like this person is fucking trustworthy. All right. I've had to do that before. And if they did have some sort of drug problem, which that was the first card that came out with that Capricorn in reverse, that they have not gotten clean. They have not gotten better. They're not doing any better. All right. And it is not your fault. Okay. Like as a recovered addict myself, like there's nothing that you can do for another addict. All right. Like you can't help them more than they want to help themselves. Like you can hold a space for them and have love for them, but ultimately, like, that's on them, man. And it's not your fault. As much as they would like to try to blame other people, or to not take accountability for their own actions, that is it's not your fault that they have these problems. All right. Yeah, and just remain grounded with your emotional intelligence. Don't let this person trigger you, because that's what they're like. If they can trigger you, then they know that they've got you. All right. Don't let them have you hook, line, and sinker, because this person likes to play emotional mind games with you. So take away that rope. Take away that button. It's like when they push this button, you jump. Oh, like I'm homeless. I'm sick. I'm whatever. If this person is really trying to get sober or whatever, then go ahead and help them if you can. But if they're not, like you're always taking a chance. That's a gamble, because you don't know what their real intentions are. Just have space for them. You can have loving space for them, but don't let them manipulate you. All right. All right, let's get you a money message. What do we have for money for Team Gemini? Which ones are the serial killers? Geminis? I know Gemini is high on there on the serial killer list. I think Virgo's high on that serial killer list too. All calculated. You gotta be really fucking intuitive and calculated to be a serial killer, man. To get away with that shit. Because if you're a serial killer, that means you've gotten away with it more than once. So, you got empowerment. Are you ready to fully step into your power and accept all the responsibility that comes with it? So, and that's in your money matter. So that could be taking on a new leadership position, accepting like a team lead, or stepping up in your job in general, in your position. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, right? Yeah, you're only a serial killer if you get caught. That's for true. Hi, star lover. And artist. A true artist lives their art. Let your life be your canvas, and you will create your greatest masterpiece. So, if you've got an empty canvas laying around and you don't know what to put on it, remember, you always got gesso. You could gesso right over that mofo, right? You don't like what it is, you just gesso over the top of it. Try it again. So, for your finances, it's like empowerment, taking on that leadership role. Like, go ahead and say yes to that higher up position. Go ahead and ask your boss to put you as a team lead or to train you to be a manager. All right. You are a perfect candidate for that. All right, let's go on to Team Cancer. Team Cancer. Hi, Cancer. Let's find out who's spying on Team Cancer. If this is a past person, a new crush, like what do we got? Who is spying on Cancer for the week of June 9th to the 15th? What do we got? No? That's crazy. I met a serial killer once. We're talking about serial killers from the last reading. Sorry, Cancer. So yeah, the first time I ever hopped a train, I was in Ogden in Utah, which is one of the biggest freaking train yards. And I'm pretty sure the first train I ever rode was with a serial killer. He really didn't like the boy I was with at the time, which is actually my kid's dad. Like, he kept telling me, he's like, let me take care of him. You go home to your mom. Let me take care of him. Crazy. All right, Cancer. Who is spying on you? Yeah, when I was hopping trains, man, like the conductor woke us up in the morning. He's like, "You guys got everything?" When I look over at my boy or my boyfriend, and I look across the way, because like on trains, like they have them back to back, and on the grainers, like some of them have a floor, so you could sit on the back part. There's like these little triangles that sit on the floor right there, and you can cover them up with cardboard or whatever, and sit on the floor right there. Well, we were on this one, and the other guy was on this one, and the conductor stopped us in the middle of the like butt crack 30 in the morning, and he was like, "You guys got everybody? Are you guys good?" And like we're like, "Yeah, we're good." 1, 2, 3. There's 3 of us, and like when we woke up, it was like 5 o'clock in the morning, and this guy was making coffee. like on the train. And when I got back home or whatever, when I got back home, like they had caught some train, like he was only killing FTRA, which is Freight Train Riders of America or whatever, and he was killing these Freight Train Riders of America, and he was like, the thing was is that he was only killing assholes, you know. And the like everybody that said that they talked to him said that he was super nice, and that his name was Junior, you know. And the guy's name that we hopped train with his name was JR. You know, he went by JR, and he was like really super nice, and he had dirty blonde hair, and he made coffee in the morning, and I'm pretty sure that it was the same guy. And he really wanted to take care of my baby's daddy at the time. That was before I got pregnant, but who's spying on you, Cancer? High Priestess. So it could be another Cancer or a Pisces. Somebody that's very intuitive. The Justice card. So it could be a Libra. Ooh. I feel like this is like, before I say anything, and the Strength card, this is a major connection because all three of these, the High Priestess, the Justice, the Strength card, could be a Leo. This is some sort of significant connection. And the Death card in reverse, so Scorpio. All of the cards I've pulled so far have been major arcana. So this is a very significant connection. It could be somebody that you've been like waiting on, or somebody that's been waiting on you, somebody that you've been like intuitively like waiting to become single, or they've been waiting for you to become single. Yeah, the night, like this is somebody that you daydream about, and they daydream about you. But I feel like either you or this other person has always been in a relationship, and it's kind of like you're waiting for your time. Like they want to be the knight in shining armor, you know. They want to be the Romeo, thou Romeo. Like this person is extremely romantic. They could be a hopeless romantic. Like I feel like it's like, oh, it's about time. It's like I feel like it's about time. It's about time. King of Cups, Knight of Cups, King of Cups. You know, it's about time. It's like they feel like they can finally tell you how they feel, or they feel like they can finally shoot their shot. You know, like they feel like it's, you know, like it's about time. Like it's finally time. You know, that I feel like they've been waiting on this for a long time, waiting on you to be single, or for you guys to both to be single at the same time. Because it feels like this is somebody that you've known. This is somebody that you've known. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody that you've known, that you've had feelings for, and they've had feelings for you. But it's kind of been like taboo because either you or this other person has always had some sort of significant other, or there's always been some sort of obstacle in the way. But it feels like now is the time. Like they're ready to jump. They're ready to pounce. They're ready to come get you, Cancer, or they're ready for you to come get them. One of the two. Yeah, after a lot of indecision. Like it feels like there was a whole lot of indecision. There was a whole lot like holding them back. You know, maybe it was like their own self-consciousness, or they didn't feel that like the timing was right, but they feel like the timing, like they feel like it's ripe, like they're ready to rock and roll. The time is now. All right. They feel like now is the time, like the wheel of fortune is in the upright. You know, they feel if they don't shoot their shot, then they're going to miss their opportunity. It's like they don't want to miss this opportunity with you. Holy shit. You see that? Oh my God, Cancer. Like y'all have had some amazing readings that like for weeks now. Like there's some serious shit coming on. All right. Cancer, like you guys have like a very significant like love connection. That's like the happily ever after. That's like rainbows and unicorn farts and shit. What the fuck? Wow, Cancer. Yeah, it feels like there might be some sort of distance, or there's been a delay. There could be a, like it could be a long distance relationship, or there's some sort of obstacles still that are trying to be overcome. But it feels like this person is going to jump. Like they're going to jump for sure. The Ace of Cups. They have so much love for you. They have so much that they want to give you, so much that they want to tell you, so much that they want to get off their chest. It's like they've just been waiting. Like they feel like they've been waiting and waiting, like biding their time, waiting, like patiently waiting, you know. But this person's got so much love for you, Cancer. the Page of Pentacles, you could find out that they just started some sort of new job offer, or they're getting a new position, maybe somewhere closer to you. They might have had some sort of financial difficulties in the past, you know, but they like, maybe that's what stopped them. Like they didn't like, you ain't no man unless you got land kind of deal. Like they've had some sort of like programming about like what it is that they could provide for you. That is that like they didn't think that they could provide for you the way that they should, you know, because of programming. But this person's got it bad for you, Cancer. Hi, Laura. That's what's up. Eight of Pentacles. They've been working on themselves. They've been doing nonstop, like work on themselves, work on their finances, work on being able to push this forward, to come forward. But like this person is a major connection to you. And once they come in, they're gonna want to move fast. It's like they're tired of the bullshit. They're not gonna wait around. They're not gonna wait around. They don't want to play small. They don't want to play small at all. Yeah, the Star card. Like this is such a significant connection. Like there's so much major arcana here. Like I said, it could be a Libra, it could be a Scorpio, could be another Cancer or a Pisces, could be a Leo, or could be an Aquarius as well with the Star card. So this person thinks that you are all that and a bag of chips. Like they would absolutely they would lick whipped cream off your butt crack. Okay. Like they wouldn't even care if you took a shower first. They're like, that's just part of the flavoring. All right. They're like, go ahead and put the whipped cream wherever. I don't care if you're cheesy. I'm gonna eat your cheese. Okay. Like this person wants to eat your cheese off you like crackers and shit. Like this person does not care. They'd probably be all up in your armpits, like sniffing you. Something about your pheromones. Like this person's got it bad for you. So that's who's spying on you. What else can we tell Cancer about this person? Is this person going to take any sort of actions? Is this person going to take any actions? Oh, yay, love hugs. I love you guys so much. Is this person going to take any actions? Beyond the veil. They're welcoming uncertainty. Like it feels like they are, like they might be a little bit wobbly, like, oh God, here I go. You know what I mean? Like, oh, like they might be all, so what I would say, you know, like they might stutter. They might have a hard time looking at you like straight in the face, because I don't know about y'all, like when I'm super attracted to somebody, like I can always tell, because I'm like, I can't look at them. I can't look at them in the face and keep a serious face. Like I can't be fucking serious, you know? When I really like somebody, it's like, oh no, oh no, no. Yeah, Harmony's call. So this could be a Libra, or it could be you could be dealing with a Libra, because there's the scale of justice here. It says embrace quality, equality, and pure justice. So this person feels like it's about damn time, or you feel like it's about damn time. It's like finally, you know what I mean? Like finally, it's about damn time. All right, Mama Beans. And they're trying to release any sort of burdens so that they could come to you with clarity. You know, like they might have a real hard time like telling you how they really feel, because it feels so, you know, like they feel all stuttery about it, and they don't like feeling that, you know. They don't like it when they feel that way. I know I don't like. I'm like, damn it, you know, pull your shit together. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, get your shit together. Hey, Goodman. I should moderate you on this channel too, so you can have both of them. If you haven't checked out Goodman's meditation channel, please go give Goodman a follow and a holla. Got to get him to 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. How do I do this? I'm gonna have to do it this way. Let me see if I can do it this way. There we go. Now both of your channels are moderator, Goodman. All right. So yeah, this person's trying to release the burdens that they feel. Like they're trying to come to you, like they're trying to come correct. Like they've been working on their inner self, they've been working on their finances, they've been working up their nerve, they've been patiently waiting for you to be single, they've been patiently waiting for the timing to be right, and it's like they finally feel like the timing's right. So it does feel like this person is going to take action towards you, even if they feel all discombobulated about it. With the temperance in reverse, could be a Sagittarius, right? But they're very committed. They're very committed to this. I think they've always been secretly committed to you, all right? And they're not trying to juggle any sort of priorities. Like they're not juggling anybody else. It's like you are all that they see, you know. And with the Empress, could be a Taurus, could be a Libra. Like this person wants to have babies. They want to make the babies, or they want to at least try. They want to get that trying out of the way. If you are, you know, in the age where you can have children, like they're all about having children with you. If you, I mean, if you are past that age or whatever, they're still down to try. They still want to try. All right. All right, let's get you a money message. Money message for Cancer. Can I change it? Money message for Cancer. Goodman. Dan the Man. Artist. A true artist lives their art. Let your life be your canvas and you will create your greatest masterpiece. So I feel like some of you might be into like play work, you know, theatrical work. Might be auditioning or wanting to audition for some sort of play, or working at the Renaissance Festival, or like something where you have to get dressed up and be like a character, you know, and it's like a real life role playing, not just Dungeons and Dragons, but like you actually do it in real life. And you got entrepreneur. As an entrepreneur, you will truly have an opportunity to discover yourself and all of your potential, right? Quit working for somebody else's dream and start investing in your own, right? We work so hard for other people, and if we could just get up and do the dang thing for ourselves, then we would never have to work for somebody else ever the fuck again. Right. Quite right. All right, let's go on to Team Leo. Team Leo. That's the first, dude. As soon as I get home, the first thing I do is take off my shoes. Like I cannot stand wearing shoes and socks unless I'm outside. If I'm outside, I'm all right with shoes and socks. But dude, as soon as I get home, if the shoes and the socks come off, and I put on my house slippers, and I'm good. Leo, who is this person spying on Leo? Is this a past person, a new person, a crush? What do we got? Who is spying on my Leo gang? Spill the tea. Everybody spill the tea. You know tea stains too, man. We spilling that tea. We staining and shit. All right, who is spying on Team Leo? Is it a past person, a new person? What do we got for Team Leo? Who is spying on Team Leo? Ooh, a Knight of Pentacles. So this could be somebody that you work with, somebody that you work around, or somebody that is a very hard worker. Could be very grounded. And they're a magician, so they are also like a master manifester. They could be a master number 22, or one of the 11s, a 22 or a 33, possibly even a 44. But this person is very skilled with their hands. It feels like it's like this person like knows how to use tools. It's like they have a lot of tools at their disposal, but they also know how to use them really well as well. They could be an earth sign. Ugh. They might have had a lot of betrayal before, or they might have betrayed you in the past before, or they betrayed themselves with their own inner dialogue or some shit. Like there might have been something going on where they thought that they were doing the right thing, because it doesn't necessarily feel like this person is actually a shady person. It feels like they might have done something shady out of like not thinking or not thinking it through thoroughly, or they might have said something or did something that they thought was the right thing to do. Because in this card, it's like he took away all those swords, even though it seems really shady that he's a thief in the middle of the night. It's like this guy took away all of those swords so that they couldn't go to war, so that that they couldn't kill each other with them. It's almost like taking the alcohol away from the alcoholic in the middle of the night. That alcoholic probably thought that that was the dirtiest thing that you could have ever done. And it does seem a little bit shady or sneaky, but it doesn't feel like this person's intentions were shady or sneaky. It feels like they thought that they were doing the right thing. All right, because usually when that card comes out, it feels like they're a deceitful, lying piece of shit douchebag. But in this instance, it doesn't feel like they were that was their intention. Their intention wasn't to be a deceitful, lying piece of shit douchebag. It's like they felt like they were doing the right thing. Oh no, tea's hot. Dun dun dun. Thanks for the feedback. But yeah, this person has a lot of self-respect. Like they may be a little over egotistical, so they'll never admit that what they were doing was harmful. Like even if like underlyingly they knew that the actions that they did caused some harm, it's like they have too much self-respect to admit that. They have too much like ego. Like they're very ego driven. This could be an old school, like some sort of old school male you're dealing with, you know, um, just very programmed that like emotions, like you're not allowed to feel. It's like, if you like, what are you, a girl? Like you're not allowed to cry. What are you, a girl? It's like they weren't taught how to be a man. It's like they were taught how to not be a woman. And this person feels very like they have old school programming, so they are very much in their ego. So they're not going to come forward with any sort of apology or let you know, because you got the Page of Wands in reverse. So they're not going to come forward and tell you exactly what it is that they feel, because having feelings is like illegal in their book. All right. Like to talk about their feelings, it's like this person doesn't, it's like as soon as you try to talk about any sort of like feeling or anything emotional, this person will change the subject. Even though that they're holding on, like they're holding on to a lot of emotions. They have a lot of emotions underneath their cloak there. They're gonna they'd rather just hold on to it. Like they don't know how to express themselves. Like the way that they express themselves might like they might be like they might move towards you. Like the acts of service might be their love language. Okay. But they have a lot of self-discipline. Like this person is very, very, very disciplined. And they feel like that part of their discipline is like not letting their emotions come out, which could come off as arrogant. This person has a sense of arrogance about them. It could be a Cancer that you're dealing with as well, because we have the Chariot in the reverse. So they're not making much movement, they're not taking much action, but they feel like that they're being disciplined, which they don't understand that vulnerability is actually like that's very, like that is an act of masculinity, being vulnerable with your emotions or having emotions in general. Like this person wasn't raised that way, it doesn't feel like. So they would rather just sit in silence. Like they can be real burnt out. They feel real burnt out. Like they feel like they put in a lot of work. It feels like this person works a whole lot, or it's somebody that you work around. But they're trying to let their guard down. They're trying to let their guard down. They're trying to see things from your perspective or see things from a different perspective. This person might even mention going to therapy. Oh, yep, the Nine of Cups here. Like they're trying to be more emotionally vulnerable. They're trying to be more emotionally independent. Like this person is very like self-reliant. Like they 100% rely on themselves. Like they have a hard time on asking for help from anybody. Like they would rather just do it themselves. Like they will not ask for help, even if you ask even if you were to come to them and be like, hey, can I help you? You know what I mean? Because that's something that you really want to do. They'd probably tell you no. Like this person is very, 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 very self-reliant, and they're learning how to be more emotionally available. They might even be considering going to therapy. Like this might be a huge step for them. But it does feel like this person is considering, you know, asking for assistance, asking for professional assistance in the realm of emotion. You know, like they're really good at handling all other aspects of their life, but when it comes to emotions, like they don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to deal with it. They don't know how to express it. You know, they just repress. They don't express. They repress. So they might have walked away. You know, they thought that was the best thing to do, or they figured that that was the best thing for you to do, was to walk away. But it does feel like this person might be seeking some sort of outside assistance, like trying to get clarity. So it doesn't feel like they are intentionally, like they're not intentionally deceitful, but it's like they're very much in their ego, but they don't want to be in their ego. Like they're trying to take steps to come out of that, to be more intuitive, to be more in touch with their intuition. You know, it could be Cancer as well. They could be trying to tap into their more feminine side, but they won't let anybody else know that, you know, not at first. They will never let you know that they're thinking about seeking therapy. They won't let it know. Is this person going to take any sort of action? Are we still on Cancer? Or did I change? I changed it to Leo, huh? I did change it to Leo. Okay. I was like, wait a second. I want to be swaddled. You swaddle me. Let's see if they're going to take any sort of actions. So as far as who it is, like there's somebody that has a lot of feelings, but they're very egotistical. They got a lot, like they're very arrogant, and they could be like a foreman or a CEO of a company. Like they work really hard with their mans. I feel like they work with a lot of like power tools, you know, or like a skidster or a backhoe or something, or they're like, you know, 500 feet up in the air, like doing something like hanging, like welding, or you know, like they do some sort of crazy work like that. Are they going to take any actions? The Magician, trying to manifest it, that like they don't want to be the one that comes forward. Like they want like they want it to be just magic. They want it to magically come forward, to magically run into you, you know, to magically be in the same place at the same time, you know. They might be manifesting like just running into you somewhere, but yeah, they're not going to come off of their ego anytime soon. You know, if they run into you, cool, they'll say hi to you, they won't ignore you. But yeah, this person hides. They hide. They hide their little nest. It's like they're super scared of rejection. You know, as for as egotistical and arrogant as they are, it's like that's just like an outward shell of what it is that they like. Their true emotions is like they don't feel like they're good enough. They don't feel like, you know, that they could provide what it is that you need to be provided with. So they would rather, yeah, they've had their heart broke. There's somebody in their past that told them something about themselves that they never let go of. Like they still repeat the words that somebody said in their mind over and over and over again, you know? Oh, it's like my ex, she said that I never gave her an orgasm. You know what I mean? Like, you got a small PP and you never made me come. Like they still play that over and over and over again in their head. So like they're like super super timid when it comes to being intimate with anybody, because like they have it in their head that like they can't please anyone. The Lovers in reverse, yeah, they have it in their head that they're not going to be good enough, because that's what the last person told them, or maybe more than one person has told them this. So like they're just stuck, you know. And they always say like sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That is such bullshit. It's like sticks and stones, yeah, I've had broken arms, I've had broken bones, I've been punched in the face, that shit goes away. But some shit somebody says, man, sometimes some of the things that people say will go over and over and over again. We'll try to analyze it or think about it. Like, what did they mean by that? You know? All right, let's get you a money message. Yeah, the roles can definitely be reversed. And I'm sure it's not everybody's message. You know, this is a collective reading. If you would like a personal private reading, you can hit me up on my website at crystal-lavender.com. And there's a 10% off coupon for any one of my available services. All right. And it starts off at $11, $11.11. The BBC. I mean, are we talking about the British sitcom here, or are we talking about the other BBC? I hear that once you go black, you ain't never going back. Like, that's what I hear. I don't know, man. I keep thinking that I need to find me like some like really sexy ass black man. Like, I'm gonna find me a sexy ass black man. All right. You got dream job. Did you ever think that you could get paid for just being yourself? I feel like some of you might be starting a job as being a comedian, like you guys are natural comedians. Maybe you're starting to do stand-up comedy or really embracing like your inner comedy, your inner comedic self. Is that a word? Is that the right word? I don't know. I don't know yet. I'm gonna find out. I'll let you know. The Monty Python version. Got that python in their pants and shit. And you got destiny. You have divine destiny to fulfill through your career path. Your work will help elevate the consciousness of this planet. So you could be really tapping into your starseed, mission, to your light work mission. You could be really working on getting into Reiki. I can never figure out how to say it. Or like maybe you're tapping into your clairaudient, your clairvoyant self. Maybe you're starting a YouTube channel. Maybe you're reading tarot cards. Maybe you're writing a book about overcoming like childhood trauma. You know, maybe you are becoming a peer support specialist. But whatever it is, it's like I feel like you're like you're going to help a lot of people. Like there's so many like the world needs you. The world needs your voice. The world needs your story. The world needs what it is that you can contribute in the way that only you can. It's like, sure, there might be other people doing it, but nobody's going to do it like you do. Okay. Like you're going to have some sort, like there's something about the way that you're approaching this piece of destiny that you've got going on that other people might try, but you know it's not going to work the same as it does for you. There's something very special about the way that you do it, the way that you say it, the way that you tell your story, the way that you tell that joke, like how you get up on stage, whatever it is that you're doing. There's something very, very special about the way that you do it. All right. Like, sure, there might be other people that do it that don't do it like you do. All right. So stay focused on that, because that's going to help a lot of people in the world. That's actually part of your divine path. Okay. Yeah, getting paid to just be yourself. How dope is that? That's what's up. Oh, you do it? All right. Woot woot. Oh, wrong one. Hey, James. Awesome. Thank you for that. All right, let's go on to Team Virgo. Virgo. Team Virgo. My fellow Libra friend, James, over here. All right, Team Virgo, who is spying on you? Who is spying on my lovely Virgos? Who do we got spying on you? We'll go with this one. Who is spying on Team Virgo? You have Virgo. You have DJ Goodman. And if you haven't checked out his meditation sleep channel, please go give Goodman a follow and a holler, all right? All right. Virgo, who is spying on Team Virgo? Is this a past person? Is this an old lover? Is this a crush? Who do we got? Who do we got spying on Team Virgo? Who is spying on Team Virgo? Please and thank you. Who do we got spying on Virgo? Who do we got? Who's spying on Virgo? Nope. Ooh, Temperance. Could be a Sagittarius. Okay. Let's see. But it looks like this person is very optimistic. Either is very optimistic in general, or is just like they have a very optimistic temperament. Like they're always seeing the silver lining in situations. Like I love people like that. Or is very optimistic about the idea of being with you, about the situation. Like maybe this person has a very optimistic viewpoint about y'all's relationship. You are so welcome, Goodman. Thank you so much. But it looks like they're going to come forward. Page of Swords, they're going to come forward with some sort of truth. They could be a little bit younger than you, or just have like a very youthful energy. Okay. It could be somebody that you work with, because we do have the Four of Pentacles here. Somebody that you work with, somebody that's really good at holding on, or like even when things seem tough, it's like they still power through, they hold on, they get through it. Like this person is very determined. They might be really good at saving money. They could be very, very stable. Like this person has had the same job for the last 12 to 15 years, has worked in the same place, or has the exact same phone number, or has lived in the exact same house. Like something about this person is very like, once they put their roots out, it's like they sink their roots, and the Empress here. So it could be a Taurus or a Libra as well. Somebody that's very ruled by Venus. Venus ruled Venetian. So they could be very, very pleasing to the eyes for sure. Like they have a lot of really pleasing features to you. They're very pleasant. Like maybe they smell pleasant. Something about the way they smell. Like maybe like every time they walk by you, you're like you just want to inhale them, I love people that smell good, dude. Like if you smell good, that's like, whew, that automatically makes you get like 5 or 6 extra like pink stars for sure. This person could have kids, or could very much want to have kids, but they feel like you check off all of their boxes. Like they feel like they've had a lot of disappointment in the past, so it feels like they're very specific about what it is that they're looking for now. It feels like they have very clear qualifications. It's like almost like this person would like you to fill out an application. Like, no, I'm gonna need you to fill out an application. I'm gonna need to see how you handle yourself under stress. Like this person isn't just going to all willy-nilly jump in with anybody. I feel like they've already been there, done that. Or this could be you. You could have already been there, done that, got the t-shirt, you know what I mean? The beer koozie, all of it. You're like, no, I'm good. Like you're gonna have to fill out an application. Like I want to see how you handle stress. I want to see how you handle it if we break down in the middle of the road somewhere. Are you gonna flip out? You know what I mean? Start crying and throwing things, or are you gonna, like this person has a very optimistic attitude. So they want to make sure that whoever it is that they hook up with also has that optimistic attitude. Like I said, it could be a Sagittarius that you're dealing with, could be a Taurus, could be a Libra. It does feel like they're very youthful, or they carry a very youthful energy about them. Like they're very like they like to laugh. They like to be silly. They like to be spontaneous. But they're keeping a very close eye on you. Like they're watching you, but they're not watching you to like hate on you. They're examining you. They're studying you. It's like this. It feels like this person is like in your energy to gain clarity about who you are as a person. Could also be a Leo, but like I said, this person sees you as very happy or very optimistic, or they're just very happy and optimistic in general. But they're not into that toxic positivity shit. Either. It's like they're still real about a situation. If somebody like they're not going to tell you to find the like, I don't know. There's some people that are about some toxic positivity, and it's like everything has to be happy all the time, otherwise it's considered toxic, and that's not real. So this person is they try to keep very, very grounded and very real about their approach to things, but they got a good head on their shoulders. They can be very honest, very truthful. King of Swords, maybe a little blunt. Like this person could be extremely blunt. They just come out with it. They just say what's on their mind. They say what they mean and they mean what they say, but they're very calculated in what it is that they say. So they don't like to just take up space. You know, like how there's some people, I busted my brother with this the other day. Like we were driving and like anytime there was any sort of silence, it's like he filled the silence with some random noise. And I was like, you just can't sit in the silence. Like, can you sit in the silence and be okay with it? You know, like I feel like this person is really comfortable sitting in silence, and they really only truly speak when they actually have something to say, you know, unless they're being silly. If they're being silly, then they're really playful. Or they feel that way about you, you know? The Hierophant. So this person could be very like they could be a professor or just like very educated. Like this person could have a very high IQ. Um, they just feel very educated. They got a very well, like they're very well rounded. I don't know if they're like street smart, you know, like they came from school of hard knocks, you know, because I know motherfuckers that come from hard knocks, man. They might not be like book smart, but they're wise as fuck, you know. So this person is wise beyond their years, or they're very just educated in general. Could have a master's degree or a PhD, you know, could be a professor, could be a teacher, but they got a lot of love. They got a whole lot of love. That Ace of Cup, you know, and that's that divine love. Like that's not just your ordinary. I feel like Sade is no ordinary love. No ordinary love. Like this person, they feel like you, like it's kismet. You know, that meeting you is kismet. That it's not by accident. That there's absolutely a reason for y'all to be in each other's company. Okay, let's see if they're going to take any sort of action. Are they going to take any sort of action towards Team Virgo? What do we got? Any sort of action for Team Virgo? Let's go with a different deck. I just used this one. Shuffle it real good. Any sort of action for Team Virgo? I need to get some more regular decks, y'all. Everybody talks about how they got like 300 decks or whatever. I think I've got like 10. I need to get some more. Right? Wise, knowledgeable men are very attractive. Same thing with women. Wise, knowledgeable women are very attractive, especially if they smell good on top of it. Like, damn, bring your educated ass over here, you know? Are they going to take any sort of action towards my Virgo friends? Are they going to take any sort of action towards Virgo? Page of Pentacles in reverse. They're slow. It doesn't look like they're going to take any action this week. It feels like they're still going to sit back and kind of watch. You know, like they're slowly, it's like they're an inchworm, you know? They're like, me, 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 you know? Slowly taking action. And smell good. They got to smell good too. Women that smell good, men that smell good, all y'all that smell good. Yeah, this person is very head over heart. You know, this person likes to take logical steps. Very, very logical. You could be dealing with a heavily have heavily air sign influence in their chart. You know, always up in their head, like overthinking their thinking and then overthinking that thinking. So this person is like they don't like to take they don't like to take any unsure steps. You know, this person could be very well financed as well. Like they could have like extra in the bank, you know what I mean? Have a savings account, like really got some shit going on for them. You know, right, more than like your everyday everyday Joe or Jane. It's like they've got a little bit more, but they've worked a lot harder for what it is that they have. So, and they've been really smart about their finances. I feel like this person is really, really smart. Like they're either one hell of an entrepreneur, like they're a businessman, and they know how to take action and prepare. You know, this person is very prepared. Like they might try to talk to you, it feels like this week with the Page of Wands, but they're going to come real slow, okay? Because all the other pages are in the reverse. So they're going to move really, really slow towards you. But they're inching their way. You know, like I don't know, like it makes me feel like robins. You know how like robins will run and then they stand still for a second? they're like, okay, you can't see me, you know, and then a robin will run again, and then they'll like stand still for a second, like act like they blend into everything. They're like, okay, you can't see me, you know, like I feel that that's kind of like, well, then maybe this reading is not for you, Mom. Let's see what sort of finance message we could get for Team Virgo. I mean, you might smell bad, but I don't think you're dumb. And you took a shower today, so you can't smell that bad. Yay! Thank you for subscribing to Goodman Sleep channel. I appreciate that. Like Goodman does so much for the tarot community, man. Like in any way, shape, or form that I could give back to Goodman, like all about it. Mom. You got author. Your words will have great impact on those who read them. So some of y'all need to write a book, okay? Stop silly farting around and write your dang book already. All right? There are people out there that need it. So write your book. Or write that page, or write that poem, or like submit it. Submit your poem, submit your book, submit your article, your memoir, you know? Even if 3 or 4 people or only one person reads it, it's like your words will have great impact on those that read it, okay? And denial. Are you refusing to face the reality about some aspect of your financial situation? You could be in denial about something, about how they're, you know, that either a mindset, you know, like how you created whatever it is that you are going through right now in some way, shape, or form, or how you are responsible for your reaction to whatever it is that's going on. You know, like none of us are free from, you know, like there's all kinds of things that always happen to us outside of our, like we're not in control of all of our circumstances all the time, but we are in control of how we react to those circumstances. So there's some sort of denial here. It's like, are you refusing to face the reality about some aspect of your financial life? Like there's some sort of denial, and it could be about what it is that you're writing, right? Because you have author next to it. Like you could think that nobody, like, oh well, what impact will my book have on anybody? You know, I kind of thought the same thing. Thank you so much, Doris. You have a very wonderful evening. But I feel like you need to get on it. All right, get on it, Virgo. All right, let's go on to Team Libra. Get a drink. All right. Team Libra. This is going to be a long video. Libra. Night night. Good night, Doris. I hope you have sweet dreams. Thank you for being here. All right, Team Libra. What do we have for Team Libra? Who is spying on Team Libra for the week of June 9th through the 15th? Who is spying on Team Libra? Who is spying on Team Libra? Who is spying on Team Libra? Ugh, 7 of Swords. Some sneaky mofo. Let's get some more on this, because that's the one that fell out. Who is this? Who's this Decepticon? Who's this Decepticon that's spying on Libra? Some sort of snake or sheep's, like wolf in sheep's clothing or something? What's going on here? Two of Pentacles. It might have been somebody that you worked with or that you used to work with. I feel like you've got somebody that is a pretend a friend or a pretend like they're like they're a Decepticon. They're like a snake in your grass, you know. Somebody that's like seeing what you're doing, like they're spying on you just to see if like you were going to fail or some shit. I don't like that at all. Two of Swords. Somebody that's like in the middle of your business or trying to be in the middle of your business. So it looks like there's somebody that like pretends that they're happy for you, but in reality, it's like they might be jealous of what it is that you got going on, or they're jealous of your romantic relationships, or they're very insecure. The Page of Cups in the reverse. Like this person is extremely insecure with themselves, and they might not like how you carry yourself. They're like, well, why is it that Libra, like, how come Libra has all these friends? You know, how come Libra is so loved? Like, how come Libra's got this and this and this going for him? Or how, like, you know, like they don't understand why their life is so shitty and like yours is so great. You know, they could try to spread rumors, or they could have tried to start some sort of bullshit in your circle, or have started some sort of lies. Ugh, I don't like this. Who is this person? Gross. Who is this person? So they live at a distance, or they're at a distance from you. So this is somebody that watches you from a distance and filling in all the blanks to your life. Like, I feel like this person has absolutely nothing better to do with themselves. Like, their life sucks that fucking bad that they don't even know you. I don't even feel like this person knows you. I feel like they are projecting all of their insecurity onto you. And it's like, they probably have never even said hi to you, Libra. Like, this person doesn't know you at all. Like, this person, I don't feel like this person even, like, this isn't even somebody that you conversate with. Like, this isn't somebody that you know. It's like, this is somebody that makes assumptions about your life, or they act like they know you, or they act like they know what's going on in your life, or why you've got this or why you've got that. But it's like, they're just filling in all the blanks themselves. It's like, this person doesn't even feel like they're a part of your life. Like, this person, like, you probably have never stepped foot in the same place with this person ever. I feel like this person is the Hermit. Yeah, this could be a Virgo. We got Virgo. Well, that's the only major arcana right now that we've got right now. But this person's at a distance. Like, they are far away from you, and they know nothing about you personally. Like, they've probably never even had a conversation with you. But for some reason, like, they're mad at your life. They're mad that you've got friends. They're mad that you've got, you know, that you've got whatever education that you've got. They're mad that you got the woman that you've got, or they're mad that you got the man that you got. They're like, well, how did Libra pull that? You know what I mean? Like, how did Libra get that? It's like they have so many assumptions about who you are or what it is that you're doing. And it doesn't feel like this person has ever talked to you yet, because they're on the outside. This person has never been a part of your inner circle. Okay? They've never been a part of your inner circle. But still, they start all of these, like, they're like they might have a group of people that they talk to about you with. Like, what the hell is this? What is going on here? Like, you see that? That's like a sister circle. That's like a sewing sister circle. Like, these people, this person talks about you with other people, but have never, like, they've never actually talked. They talk about you, but they don't talk to you. What? I don't feel like this person has ever talked to you themselves, but they keep a real close eye on you. Oh, that's creepy. I don't like that. That's creepy. They've never even talked to you. Why? You're like, why? Why? It's so strange how everybody you run across has like this different perception of you. You know, like, there's a different version of you to everyone. It's like there's a different version of me to my brother, you know, like my brother sees a different version of me. Both of my brothers see a different version of me. My mom sees a different version of me. The gas station clerk sees a different version of me, especially depending on which one's working. Like there's people that I used to work with at the gas station that I go to. So they have a completely different version of me, you know? So this person has this whole like complete different version of you that they see that I don't think is based on any sort of reality whatsoever. I don't feel like this person has ever actually stepped foot into your reality. It's like this person lives like really far away from you and might know you um like from a person outside of a person, or knows people that you know, but they're not part. Like I don't think this person has ever actually had a conversation with you. And that's lame, Libra, because if this person would have a conversation with you, then they like, I think they should at least have one conversation with you before they form some sort of fucking opinion. Yeah, dude, drama. It's like this person is full of drama. What is up with that? I don't get it. I don't understand that. I don't get it. So there's somebody that's never even talked to you that has formed some sort of opinion about what it is that you do. Maybe, I mean, like you could be in the public eye, like I'm in the public eye. Like I'm sure there's lots of people that have formed opinions about me that have never even talked to me ever, you know? So it could be like some sort of situation like that. Like they see you on social media, you know, and have formed some sort of opinion without ever even talking to you. But it does feel like that's a them problem and not really a you problem. But why are they so heavy in your energy? What is this about? I just feel like they formed, like they have some sort of unhealthy opinion about you. And an unhealthy obsession as well. It's like they're completely obsessed with watching you, but have never talked to you. Like not ever. I don't feel like they've ever talked to you. Like they just watch you in the background and they keep it to themselves. Okay, they keep how they feel to themselves. You might not even ever know that this person feels this way. It's like, what do they feel? What is it that they're feeling? I feel that they don't know you, and they have some sort of opinion about their life. But what is their opinion? What is their opinion about Libra? Why are they stalking Libra? What is their opinion? What is it that they? What do they got going on? What is this? Oh, more distance. Maybe they don't want so much distance. Maybe they would like to be closer to you, but then maybe they feel like they have no shot to be close to you. I mean, this person feels really far away, but at the same time, they're all up in your energy. What is their opinion of Libra? This is fucking weird. What is the weirdest shit ever? What is this person? This person's a creep. I don't like it. I don't like it. What is up with this person? What is their opinion? I mean, I see that they're stalking. They're unhealthily stalking, but what? Why? Some sort of closure? Maybe they know somebody, like maybe they're dating one of your exes or something, or like maybe there's a person like that is obsessed with you and they keep talking about you, so now this person has formed an opinion about you. Like I've had that happen to me before. Like I had there was like this boy in high school that I had dated for a little bit, and apparently like in his mind we were, you know, this long term forever lovers thing, you know. And like he used to talk to his well, now ex-wife, but like she told me about like all these conversations that he would have with her about me. And it's like I was never that close to this person ever, but in his mind I was like the one and only, you know. But I was never really that close to this person. And she, which made her form some sort of weird opinion about me before she ever even talked to me. So I feel like maybe that's kind of like, maybe that's what this situation is here, is like there's somebody that talks about you a lot, an ex-lover or something, and like their new lover like has formed some sort of opinion about you without ever even talking to you, because of what this other person is telling them, or the way that this other person reacts to them. And like they just want, like, you got the world card, so it's like they want some sort of closure. They want to know what the end is. They want to close it out, you know. like they want to be victorious, they want to close it out. I feel like they want to close that. Maybe it's an ex, like maybe it's an ex that talks to this person about you, even though you have never ever, like you would never, like this person's not in your mind, you know what I mean, that you have no idea that this person is so obsessed with you and is talking about you with their other person, you know, and that's made this person like obsessively watch you and look at what you're doing and see what's going on. And you might, you know, and like once they talk to you, they might realize that, you know, they were wrong about whatever it was that they thought, you know, that you weren't at all what it was that they thought you were, like that they might owe you some sort of apology because they had all of these assumptions, they were filling in all of the blanks, they were pretty much like filling in the blanks to your life or to what it is that you do or who it is that you were or what it is that you were about without ever even talking to you. Okay, strictly based off of someone else's experience with you, which that's not fair. So I don't feel like you know this person. This person, you don't know this person. You know, you might know of this person, but they are unhealthily stalking you for whatever fucking reason. Hi Heather. Aries is done. Aries was at 3 minutes and 18 seconds. If you would like to go back and rewind. What other sort of information? Yeah, Goodman's got it. 326 for Aries. Oh, they constantly convince people that they are this and they are that. They might be, I don't know if they're saying that about you, but it's like, how can this person, like, if they've never even talked to you, how do they know? You know? Yeah, and they're mad because you don't even know who the hell they are. You have no clue who this person is. They spend so much of their energy like obsessing over you and watching what you're doing and filling in the blanks, and you have no fucking clue who they are at all. You're like, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know who this person is. So yeah, keep paying no mind, all right? Unless this person wants to come up and actually talk to you, you know, have a real conversation with you, then let them assume whatever they want to assume. That's not a you problem, that's a them problem, you know? And they're hating on your body image and exercise routine. I think this person is hating on you for all kinds of things. And it's like, they've never even talked to you. So how is that fair? You know, it's like, at least have a conversation with me before you like cast some sort of judgment. You are very welcome, Astralplex. Very, very welcome. They talk about you behind your back, but we already gathered that. We already know that much. What are they going to do? Are they going to take any sort of action? Is this person actually going to try to have a conversation with Libra, or are they just going to be an undercover hater for no reason? Like, isn't it weird how people do that? Have you ever caught yourself doing that? I think I caught myself doing that when I was younger, but I was like, wait a second. I don't know this person. Are they going to take any sort of action towards Libra? 10 of Pentacles. That's a weird card to come out. So 8 of Wands. They might actually try to come towards you to have some sort of conversation. All right. And I think when they have this conversation with you, then they're going to realize like how they've just made a bunch of shit up in their head. They're going to be like, oh, you are not what I made you out to be. Like, you are not, like, there's some people, like, there are people that refuse to approach me like out in the wild or whatever because they think that I'm like, they like, I don't know how many times I've been told that I'm intimidating, like, oh, you're so freaking intimidating, you know. And I don't know what it is, but like once they talk to me, all it takes is one conversation and they're like, oh, you're not scary. And it's like, I was never scary, what are you talking about? Yeah, so this person, once they have an actual conversation with you, because it does feel like they're gonna have no other choice but to come forward. They're gonna have no other choice but to take that step forward, to move it forward, because that's rapid speed, you know. That's change, rapid speed, quick, with a quickness, you know. And once they do that, then they're going to be like, oh, I fucking love Libra. They're going to go from hating on you to being like, oh, you're not scary. You're not mean. Like, you're like, I love Libra. You know, and then all of a sudden they have all this love for you. Like, wait a second. Let me buy you some beers. The Hierophant could be a Taurus. Yeah, go out and celebrate. They're like, what, you guys are going to become besties or something. They're like, oh, you are absolutely not at all what this person said you were, or like what I was imagining. And like, all it's going to take is one conversation with you. One conversation, and then they're going to be like, oh, I see. I was so wrong about that. Yeah, the bottom of the deck, you know. Dun dun dun. Uh, that's funny. That's actually happened to me before. Yeah, the high priestess could be a Cancer. You know, I think this person is going to drive themselves crazy with some sort of, you know, interpreted thoughts or like the things that they place in their own mind. And they're just like, they're not going to have a choice. Like, they have no choice. You know, they're going to make up their mind to come forward and to talk to you. And then when they do talk to you, they're going to realize that like you are nothing. They're going to be like, oh, the truth is that I made up all of this shit in my head, you know, and like we're humans, we have a tendency to do that. And they're like that. None of that was true. Like none of like Libra is amazing and I love Libra. You know, I feel like this person has tried really hard to hate on you, and that's because they've never talked to you. But once they talk to you, then it's almost like, you know, like I've had male friends where they get a girlfriend and all of a sudden like they're not allowed to talk to me, you know. But if they would have had one conversation with me, they would have realized that like there's nothing to fucking worry about, that me and my friend were just homies, you know. But it's like they like isolate their boyfriend away from me. Like for some reason they think that I'm intimidating or that I'm scary or that I'm after the man or whatever. And it's like if they would have just had one conversation with me, like it wouldn't have been like that at all. So it kind of feels like that dynamic. Like maybe there's like a best friend that you had that has a girlfriend that is like not letting them talk to you or something, you know, but all it's going to take is one conversation. All right, let's get you a money message, Libra. That was weird. That was the weirdest reading. I've never had that come out in a reading before, ever. Let's get you a money message for the week of June 9th to the 15th. It says career change. Does your career fully align with who you are physically, emotionally, and or spiritually? So if there are some of you out there that are thinking about changing paths, then this is your confirmation that you are in your right mind to do so, okay? And we got schedule. Most forms of prosperity require time and effort to manifest. Do you have room in your life or in your schedule for the abundance you are wanting to attract? I've had to flip up my schedule. I'd be working the night shift, man. Like I have to work on myself to actually like be awake in the morning because like I'm pretty much a night shift person. And like what I really want to attain in my life is going to require me to not be a night shift person. So gotta flip that script around. Flip it around, Libra. All right, let's go on to Team Scorpio. Team Scorpio. That was such a weird message for Libra. All right, Scorpio. And don't forget to like this video, all right? Smash that little like button. Leave a comment. Tell the algorithm. Hey, algorithm. All right, Team Scorpio. What do we got for Team Scorpio? Which deck do I want to use? I'm going to buy some more decks. These ones. All right, Team Scorpio. I did contact one person one time. Like, if I email you, like, if there's a problem with a personal reading, or if like it fails, or you don't hear back, if you schedule a personal private reading and you don't hear anything from me, like, please reach out, okay? That means that there's something going on with the automation system for my website. I had that happen one time. so far. But as far as that, I'm not going to reach out to you in my comment section. I'm not going to reach out to you on Messenger or anything like that. Absolutely not. You got Venus Scorpio too? I got Venus Scorpio. I always look at my Venus when I'm looking at love messages. If I want to know about love messages, I look at my Venus. If I want to look at my like career path, or if I'm headed in the right direction, I look at my North Node. If I want to look at a general message, I'll look at my sun sign. All right. What do we got for Team Scorpio? Who is spying on Team Scorpio? Is this a past person, a crush, some undercover hater? What do we got for Team Scorpio? What do we got for Team Scorpio? Please and thank you. What do we got for Team Scorpio? Well, somebody that's full of regret. Somebody that is full of regret that did not want it to end. So this has got past person vibes all over it. So somebody that feels like they need to apologize, you know, they feel like they owe you an apology. Maybe it's taken a while for them to realize what it is, that like the actual dynamic of what happened or what it is that they truly lost in their situation. But this is somebody that is grieving this loss. Okay. They might have realized like how much you actually gave to them, like what it is you actually did for them. Maybe it took them a while to really, like, I don't know if you've ever noticed that, but like whenever there's a breakup in a situation, it's like one person is going out having a great old time. It looks like they're having a great old time, right? And then the other person is like super sad, you know, and takes time to heal and like does the grieving process, and it takes a while. Well, then after a while, the person that was grieving starts feeling better, and they start going out and partying and having a good time, and it looks like they're doing better. Well, then the person that was partying right away starts doing the grieving and starts doing the sadness and starts doing the healing. So it might have, like, this person might have gone off and partied like they acted like they didn't give a fuck when y'all broke up, you know, but and it might have taken them a while to actually feel the remorse of this situation, but it feels like they have now reached that level where they're in remorse for the loss of this connection. It's like now they realize like what it was that you gave to them, like how giving you were to this connection, to them in general, you know, that you were their wish fulfillment. Okay, that you guys did have the 10 of cups together, and it's like I feel like they gave that up, you know, like now they're realizing what they gave up, you know, and it's like now they're having to deal with bums, you know, deal with the crumbs and the bums. It's like they didn't realize that they had the whole fucking entree. It's like they let go of the entree so that they could go eat crumbs with bums. And like this person is, you know, like they're feeling the burden of the situation. Like they're trying to put down the burden, they're trying to heal from it, but like they're super salty. They're super salty at themselves, you know, but they do have hope. They have hope that they'll be able to get that reach around and come back around and you know, make things better, or to be able to reconcile this connection with you. But I don't think you're having it. It's like if they're blocked, they're staying blocked. You're like, nah, you are on my blocked list, bitch. Okay, like once you get on the block list, you don't ever come off the block list. There ain't no unblock. It's like once you block a bitch, that bitch is blocked. Okay, there is no unblocking. Like once you've made up your mind, okay, because Scorpios are fixed signs, right? Scorpios are fixed emotion, like that's fixed water. So that is fixed in their emotions. Like once they feel some shit, you make Scorpio feel some shit, you're like, that's it. You know, there's like good luck changing a Scorpio's mind, and hell hath no fury like a Scorpio been scorned, for sure. So if you put a bitch on block, like that bitch is staying on block, you know? And it don't matter if that's a dude. You know what's funny? Most of the people that I've called a bitch in my life have been dudes, you know? Ain't even a chick is a dude. They made out of that cloth, out of that bitch cloth. Cut that shit off from the bottom. Made out of the wrong kind of cloth. And that's one thing about being real. It's like you either got it or you don't. You can't teach somebody how to be real. You could try to encourage somebody to tell the truth, or to, you know, to have integrity, but you can't teach real. You either got it or you don't. And I don't feel like this person had it. Well, they did have it. They had it in you, but they lost that shit, you know? And I feel like they've been bottom feeding. They've been fucking. They're a carp now. They've been sucking off the bottom, being a bottom feeder, eating all the shit at the bottom of the fucking of the cesspool that we call dating in our older age and shit. And then they were like, "Fuck, man, I had it all with Scorpio. I had it all with Scorpio, and I let it go because I thought that there would have been better on the other side." And it's like, nope. Now they're a bottom feeder. You know, now they're trying to swim their way back up to the top. But you got them crabs in the bucket and shit that keep trying to pull them back down. They should have just appreciated what they had when they had it. Because there ain't no going back. Ain't no going back. Nada. Not going back. Not waiting. Scorpio's not waiting. Even if you were waiting around, I don't think you would let this person back into your inner circle. It's like it's like the confirmation would be nice. Like it would be a little bit of an ego boost. Like I know what I got. I know what I bring to the table. I know what you're missing out on. You know what I mean? But you're not going to let them back in on it. The Empress, because you're the Empress, because you're that fertile ground, because you're the one that puts that work in. You know, they could have had it all with you, but they didn't see it at the time that you were giving it. And they're like, you ain't giving it no more. So what is this person going to do? What is this person's actions towards Scorpio? Yeah, when I'm done, I'm done. Like I will go all kinds of extra lengths for somebody. Like I got that Scorpio Venus too, man. I love hard, man. But when I'm done, that switch is flipped. There ain't no fucking unflipping it. You get one shot. Reminds me of that Eminem song. You get one shot. Yeah, this person is hardcore reminiscing. Like what are their actions? They're just they're re-going over the past, reminiscing over the past, thinking about the past, thinking about all the if, woulda, coulda, shouldas. You know, with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, thinking about how much they had when they were with you. You know what they gave up when they left. You know, when they let it go awry, when they took it for granted. You know, I feel like this person took your kindness for granted and didn't realize that you could be a cold motherfucker, man. It's like once that shit's gone, it's like you are savage. They didn't realize that you were as savage as you are, Scorpio. You know, but you fucking with the Scorpio. Savage. Yeah. So they're trying to keep their options open. You know, they're looking for different options. They're trying to get on top of somebody else to get over you, you know. But like I said, like all they're fighting is chum, you know. All they're fighting is chum. They can't find nobody that's got heart like you. That provided what you provided, and it's like they took whatever you gave to them for granted. You know, yeah, they ain't finding that cup of love. Like they'll find like plenty of people want to sleep with them. You know what I mean? But they can't find someone to stay. You know, and that's a whole other ball game. It's like, yeah, sure, I could find people to sleep with. Like I could get laid all day long. All I gotta do is make a motherfucking phone call and bloop, there it is. But like dick is dick and pussy is pussy. But love is a whole other fucking thing, man. And they had love with you, and now they're on that roller coaster. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Done fucked around and found out. So it doesn't look like this person's going to take any sort of actions except for, you know, wallowing in their own fucking sadness, which at first they weren't. They acted like they were all that in a bag of chips. So you were like, all right, deuces. You're like, watch and see. Wait and find out. Bet. They bet against you and lost. What else can we tell Scorpio about this person? Thank you so much, Goodman. Behind the veil. Welcome uncertainty for an opportunity for growth, and be okay with not knowing, right? It's okay. Like we ain't gotta know. All I know is I don't know nothing. And harmony's call. Embrace equality and pursue justice. Harmonizing energies to manifest a balanced and just outcome. Justice. Justice doesn't care about your emotions. Justice don't give a fuck how you feel about some shit, all right? uh, it ain't about how you feel about some shit. Justice don't care about how you feel. Crystal of clarity. Illuminate your path with openness and insight, readying yourself for a newfound understanding of content, of context. I seen Siva in I think it was Sagittarius Souls live the other day. Siva's good. He's doing his thing. All right, what sort of money message can we get for Team Scorpio? Or do we get one more message from this person? Betrayal, deceit, yeah. Can't go back on betrayal. And the thing that sucks about betrayal is betrayal doesn't come from fucking strangers. You know what I mean? Like, you don't get betrayed by some stranger off the street. Like, betrayal only comes from people we trust or people that we love. And that's the shittiest fucking part about betrayal, you know? And now this person's getting played. They thought that they were the player, but now they're getting played. All right. They didn't know how to play the game. They thought that they knew how to play the game, but they don't know how to play the game. And like, you ain't trying to play the game, and fake apology. So be careful of them trying to come back, okay? Because they might have learned a lesson, but that doesn't mean that they actually understand why, you know? It's like saying sorry because it's the right thing to say and saying sorry because you actually mean it are two totally different things. But yeah, this person is falling apart and falling into pieces. And sometimes everything's got to fall apart in order for it to fall into place. Whether it's with this person or without this person. And they're going through it as far as like money wise goes. Their money looks like shit. So their money looks like shit. But they had it all with you, right? They could have had it all. But people take that shit for granted. All right, let's get a money message for Team Scorpio. That's the part about betrayal that sucks, man. It is always somebody close. Betrayal doesn't happen from somebody off the street, you know? You ain't gonna get betrayed by a stranger. A stranger will never betray you. Never. It's impossible for a stranger to betray you. You got conditioning. Have you accepted the illusionary limits placed onto you by your upbringing and social conditioning? So there could be some sort of programming that you're trying to break free from as far as your finances go. It could be some sort of like opinion you have, like, oh well, everybody that's got money is a piece of shit. You know what I mean? Like watch that relationship that you have with money. Like I used to feel like that, and then I constantly found myself in poverty because I had such a really bad relationship with the concept of money or with people who had it. Like I looked down on people who had money. So there might be some sort of social conditioning that you have with your idea of being successful. Like some people are scared of success. You would think that scared of success, that sounds like bullshit, but that's a very real thing, because it's hard, like to have something that we've never had. You have to envision something that how are you supposed to get something you've never had? Like how do you prepare for that? You can't prepare for that. You can't plan for that, so it makes it difficult. And you got empowerment. Are you ready to fully step into your power and accept all the responsibility that comes with it? So this goes hand in hand with this conditioning, to strip away the conditioning, to strip away the programming, and empower yourself with those positive affirmations, with changing your belief system, Changing your belief system one thought at a time can truly change your whole entire life. Like I am living proof of that. Like I went from being a hardcore strung out drug addict to being 100% completely sober and having my whole life completely changed. Like I went from being a what do you call it? A complete and total fuck up to being successful and finding my voice and helping other people like learn how to come out of that gutter. You know what I mean? So it is possible. And it all happens in here first. Like it happens in here and in here first, because as within, so without. Like as within, so without. Like it won't ever change out here until you change it in here, and until you change it in here. And your mind is a muscle, so it's all about muscle memory. It's not just going to happen overnight. It took you your whole life to get to where you're at right now. Like, changes don't just happen overnight, not typically. So you got to give a little bit of patience. All right, let's go on to Team Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Right? Hi, Lindsay. Woo woo, Team Sagittarius. Drink of some lemon water. I put way too much lemon in that water. All right, Team Sagittarius. Hello, hello. Let's find out who's spying on you, Sagittarius. Who is spying on my beautiful Sagittarius collective? What do we got for Sagittarius? Is this a past person? A new person? We got somebody that's crushing on you? What do we got? Hopefully it's not a weirdo like Libra had. Libra had some weirdo. Some sort of creepy weirdo spying on Libra. Let's find out who's spying on Team Sagittarius. Thank you guys so much for hitting them little hearts in the circle, man. I truly appreciate it. Every single one of them little likes and that little heart in the circles are all little virtual hugs, man. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. All right. Ooh, someone that is on a spiritual path, because you got the path of like the hangman. So the hangman, like if you look at him, he's got that illumination around his head, right? That means that he is open and aware and awake. Someone that is very, they could be on a spiritual path themselves. So this is someone that's very open to spirituality. Ooh, and very independent, emotionally independent, very grounded. I like this person's energy already. Like this person looks sexy, Sagittarius. Very independent, very emotionally independent. See, it's one thing like we like to understand emotional availability, but we also got to have emotional literacy. Like we can only comprehend what we can understand. So if we aren't like if we can't comprehend what somebody is saying to us or how somebody's like love language speaks to us, then it's hard to actually make a connection, because like if we don't understand it, oh damn, cut it to the 10 of cups. Like this is an amazing connection, Sagittarius. So somebody that like thinks very highly of you. Like they think very highly of who you are as a person. They think very highly of the potential that you guys have together. I cut to the star card. They have a lot of hope for this connection. Could be an Aquarius. They have so much hope for this connection. Or they see so much hope inside of you. Like they think that you are the embodiment of hope. You could be a catalyst for this person's spiritual awakening as well. Like you could have been a catalyst for this person. Like you could have held a mirror up to this person for them to see where they were falling short or where they needed to step up. They could be a fire sign. Like this person definitely knows what they're doing with that wand. All right, they could be very super sexually attracted to you. Like they know how to read your body, or they're going to know. If you've not been intimate with this person, I feel like the intimacy is going to be out of this fucking world. Like this is that shit like that is going to like have you asking what your name is and shit. Like wait, what's my name again? Like wait, what's going on here? Like I feel like once y'all like connect to each other in that aspect, and there's no going back. There's no going back. This person is extremely intuitive. Could be a Cancer, but they're very in tune with their emotions. They're very expressive about their emotions. I feel like they are very imbalanced with their feminine and masculine side. But this could be a fire sign for sure. Page of Wands, the 10 of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Like you want to talk about extreme. Like you want to talk about like getting the bump and grind going on. Like, oh damn, dude, like this person is kinky as fuck. Okay, like this person is super fucking kinky. They're very explorative, but they're very like compassionate, and like they're not going to go beyond your like your safe word. My friend hit me up today and he was like, "Oh, you got to make a safe word. It's got to have a capital Y and some sort of like special character in it and shit." Something about safe words. Like, you won't need a safe word with this person. Like, they'll be able to read your body and know if you're like having a good time or not having a good time. But I feel like this person is going to push you past your pleasure boundaries, and like they're going to hold your record. Like, this person is going to work on making sure that they hold the record. Like, they don't want nobody else to have any sort of, like, when you think about this person, like, they want you to think about them and whatever sort of, oh, your orgasm record, oh, that's this person, oh, your experimental record, oh, that's this person, oh, your fantasy record, oh, that's this person. Like, this person wants to fucking take the charge. Like, they want to be on the leaderboard of all of your personal fantasies, of all of your orgasms, of all of it. Like, they want to be in charge of all of that. Like, they won't settle for less. It's like, oh, you only had 5 orgasms this time, well, next time I'm going to make it 6. You know, like, they're pushing it. Like, they will constantly push the barriers of even their own expectations, and they are absolutely ready to fall in. They're all in, falling in, all in. Like, they have no doubt whatsoever. Yeah, he better put, like, they better shit. This person gonna put it down. This person knows how to lay the pipe, okay? And if you ain't dealing with the dude, then she got the G.I. Joe Kung Fu grip. Like, she know how to do that thing that nobody else does. She do that thing with her mouth that nobody can do. She do that thing with her thing that nobody else can do. All right. It's like, how is your poo nanny sucking my what? Like, how is that possible? I think you guys are both going to feel very like you want to hold their record as well. But this person, like, they're gonna bring out that passion in you. But you a Sagittarius, like, shit. Like, try to outdo a Sagittarius. You might fuck around and find out you're giving yourself a heart attack or some shit. You might fuck around and give yourself a heart attack trying to outdo Sagittarius. The 2 of Cups, this person knows, like, they like, y'all got that bump and grind, like, y'all mesh, okay? Like, when you hug this person, it's like you want to be engulfed in this person, okay? Or this person wants to be, like, they just, like, they embrace you, like, they're just this embracing, you know? Like, they smell you the whole way. It's like they can taste you, they smell you. It's like they don't want to let you go, man. Ooh, it could be really sexual though with that devil card there. They could be tempting you to do things that, like, you're like, I wouldn't have done that with anybody else, but it's like almost like you feel like surrendering to this person. Okay. Like, Sagittarius don't feel like surrendering to nobody. They ain't gonna call just anybody daddy. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta fucking step up. You want Sagittarius to call you daddy? You want Sagittarius to call you mommy? Whatever the fuck, whatever you're into, like, you're gonna have to step that shit up. But I feel like they're gonna tap into your taboo side. Like, they're gonna make you open up to whatever you've been ashamed to play with. You know, they're gonna make you open up that side of yourself. You know, it could be very, very sexual. So be careful about not making it just a sex-based connection, but it could be a Capricorn that you're dealing with too. You know, but this person is very, like, they want to know every single crevice you have. Like, they are going to cherish, they're going to kiss, they're going to touch, they're going to lick, they're going to all of that. Like, any part of you that you feel is uncomfortable, they're going to be like, smack your hand, like, move your fucking hand. You know what I mean? Like, that's my belly, you know? I'm going to kiss all on that belly. So whatever it is that you're uncomfortable with, this person is going to try to make you feel comfortable inside yourself. Like, they're going to make sure that you feel comfortable in your own skin. Like, there ain't nothing about this person that's going to make you feel like you could be completely naked, completely vulnerable, completely, like, submissive to this person, and you're not going to feel ashamed of it. You're not going to feel like that's, you know, that you shouldn't. You're not going to feel like you made the wrong decision. Like, you're going to feel like you're safe in this person's hands. Like, this person's hands, like, their hands know how to take care of you. All right. The Ace of Cups, like, they know how to take care of you. All right. In more than one way. It's like this person wants to, like, they just can read you. They can read your body. They can read your body language. It's almost like they can read your mind. This is going to be an addictive fucking connection. Like, this connection is going to be addictive. All right. That is super sexy. And there's going to be no indecision about it. You're going to be like, yes, daddy. You know what I mean? Just fall over. Like, what the fuck? You want to slap yourself? Like, did I just say that? Yes, daddy. You know, like, this person is definitely going to make you feel like you can be. I don't feel like very many people make you feel that way because you always got to take care of everything yourself. So when you meet this person that makes you feel like you can, like they can take control, that you're safe in their hands, it's like you fucking turn to butter and shit. You melt, you melt in this person's hands. Woo, Sagittarius. You be melting in this person's hands, but they are spying on you. They got it hard for you. All right. They might stand profound whenever you're around. You know what I mean? Like just the thought of you. Like all they have to do is think about you and it's all whoop. They're like, fuck this bitch. Damn, Sagittarius. I'm like, ooh la la, what the fuck? All right. Hi, NRA. I got that Sagittarius moon. I'm going to claim that. No, I'm going to claim that shit. What else can we tell Sagittarius about this person? I just feel like you're not going to have any sort of, like you're like, even in compromising, like you might see yourself in some compromising positions, you know what I mean? But you're going to be totally safe there. You'll be safe with this person. You're going to feel completely like at ease. Like they're going to make you melt. And more like melt in your mouth and melt in their hands. Like melt in their mouth and hands. Shit. What else can we tell Sagittarius about this person? What else can we tell Sagittarius about this person? Yeah, that's fucking sexy. That's that sexy shit. Like bust out them plastic sheets and shit. Get your cardio in. Yeah, with this person, it's game over. Like there ain't no, like you won't be able to even fucking look at anybody else. Ain't nobody gonna come across your mind. Ain't nobody gonna come across their mind. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna be so into you and you're gonna be so into them that like nobody can even step foot into that realm. Like you just laugh. Like like if you knew what just happened to me last night, you wouldn't be stepping. You know what I mean? Oh shit. And it's gonna cause haters. There might be people that want what you've got. So let them. And this person is all about going to the sex shop. Like they might pick you up some sexy lingerie. They might pick you up, one of them like remote controlled vibrators and shit and take you out to dinner and like have the key to that on the other side, sitting across the table from you, all like pushing buttons, trying to keep your composure. Like this person might be all about some weird kinky, like not weird. It's not weird. It's just kinky. This person is definitely highly sexual. They got a high sex drive. But you already know. You already know. You're like, oh, I already know. I already know the tea on this. I already know what this is about. Oh, promiscuous. But they've had a lot of experience, but that don't mean that they're a hoe. I mean, they could be a hoe. They could have like hoe tendencies, But they're not going to be a hoe when they're with you. Like it's just going to add to the fact that they know what they're doing. Like this person knows what the fuck they're doing, and they don't know what they're doing because they ain't never done it. You know what I mean? Like this person has experience, so it's not like yeah, they've played the field. They've gone out, they've done their thing, but it's not like they a hoe when they're with you. They're not going to sleep around on you. It's just that like they've got some experience. They've got some experience for sure. And you might have some sort of friend that is going to be mad at you about the situation. Like they might have had a crush on him. They might have had a crush on her. They might have had a crush on him. You know what I mean? They might play it like they're cool. Like, oh my God, I'm so happy for you in this relationship and like whatever. But like secretly, they'd probably be, make some sort of condescending fucking remarks about it. Make some sort of condescending remarks. Yeah, but this person is going to try to fulfill every fantasy that you have. Like this person is all about fulfilling your fantasies, okay? Like they want to be your fucking number one. Like they want to hold your record in every aspect that has to do with sex at all. They're like, oh, I hold your orgasm record. Oh, I hold your fantasy record. Oh, I hold your what is it? Your time record. I hold your weirdest place record. Like they want to hold all of your records. Like this person wants to fulfill every single fantasy that you could possibly have. You're going to have to take your vitamins, okay? Take some vitamins and drink lots of water, okay? And yeah, they like it when you put on a show for them. They might like it when you wear that sexy lingerie. They might like it when you wear the high heels or them gray sweatpants. You know what I mean? Like you put on them gray sweatpants if you a dude and you dealing with the chick. They like it goes both ways. So they might want you to put on a show for them. You know. Hopefully they aren't doing this, but they might have a little bit of like maybe they be hitting that Viagra. Maybe that's how they're like as good at maybe that's how they keep up with their performance, you know. But that's some shit. Like, okay, dudes, if y'all is doing Viagra, like you can't have Captain fucking Super Dick one day and then Mr. fucking nothing the next day, all right? Like if you're taking Viagra to fuck with some chick, all right, you better at least tell them that that's what you're doing, because we are not gonna understand how you had Super Dick one day and you could go for fucking hours and then are all flatline the next time. You know what I mean? Like just be straight up with it. If you're taking some sort of them little blue pills or whatever to try to enhance some shit, like let us know. You know what I mean? So that way when we come over the next time and it ain't all super fucking dick, that we're like, hey, you know, we don't have to internalize it, you know, because I think somebody like this person might take some sort of additive. Okay. There might be a little extra that they got going on there. So yeah, if you just make sure you're telling us, because we ain't gonna judge you, okay? We ain't gonna judge you. But if we come over and you're Super Dick one time, you got Captain Super Dick, and then the next time we come over, it ain't doing nothing. We're gonna internalize that, okay? And I don't want, like, we don't need none of us taking it personally. So it's like, just let us know, okay? Just let us know. We ain't gonna hate on you. We ain't gonna make fun of you. Ain't gonna none of that. We would just like to know, okay? All right. What else can we tell? If they make promises, they'll keep them. Like whatever it is, that whatever this dirty shit they be playing in these text messages, they're gonna do every single bit of every one of them things that they said they was gonna do, like to a T. They all about it. They all about it. Damn, Sagittarius, this is fucking hot, super hot. Let's get one more. I just like this reading. I'm just going to keep going with this reading. We got to get you a money message. Yeah, and there's going to be some people, like maybe you have roommates. They don't want to hear it. They're gonna have no choice. They ain't gonna have a choice. Like I think the whole neighborhood's gonna hear it. They ain't gonna have a fucking choice. Oh shit. Yeah, and y'all, if y'all out in public or whatever, like be careful of getting caught, okay? Because y'all might get steamy in some places that I don't know if you want like that might be part of the fun, you know, but because I don't feel like this is some cheating shit. I feel like this is like some super spontaneous sexual shit outside or something, you know, or at like some family function where you're not supposed to be getting jiggy with it. All right, but you guys like try to sneak off on the sly. Be careful, okay? Be careful of that. All right, let's get you a money message, Sag. That was a damn good reading. Let's get you a money message. Oh shit. Whoo! Go stand in a cold shower real quick. The fuck? Break out that sex swing. Break out the freaking ankle cuffs. It's like you go to their bedroom and they got a whole board full of fucking dominatrix shit. Like, okay then. You're like, this is the flogger that hurts. This is the riding crop is like the super bad one. The flogger, this one you can hit somebody as hard as you want to and it's not going to hurt them. You know, they got like different degrees of floggers and shit. You got discovery. There's still an essential piece of your puzzle that you have yet to discover. A missing piece of information must fall into place before you will know your next step. So as far as your finances go, you're still waiting on discovering some sort of a crucial piece of information or a crucial download, some sort of epiphany or some sort of synchronicity that you are going to get, okay? Hi, N. Williams. Woo woo. A flogger, right? Shit. I've got several of them. I'm like, this one hurts really bad. This one doesn't hurt at all. It's like, how bad have you been? You been a good boy? Let's find out. This is passive income. The best money is made while you sleep. Get it, Sagittarius? Get it? Get it, Sagittarius? The best money you make is while you sleep. So I don't know, you might be taking pictures of your feet or something. Dude, I saw this thing where somebody is selling their morning breath. Like they breathe into this bag. Okay, there's some like you if you can think it, there's a fetish for it, all right? And like people are making bank off of it. So like I ain't gonna hate on them. Like I applaud them, okay? Like this chick is totally fucking making a fortune selling morning breath, dude. Like that is like hands down, like I'm bowing to your fucking badassness. Like that's badass. But you know, I ain't hating the player. You know what I mean? Like hustle that shit. Do what you gotta do. Love it. So you're doing something that's making you money while you sleep, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. But you are missing some sort of important piece of the key puzzle with this discovery here. Okay. All right, Sagittarius. Like that was a fucking dope ass reading. That was dope. Let's go on to Capricorn. Capricorn. That was super fun. What do we got for Team Capricorn? All right. Hi, Capricorn. Welcome here. Welcome back. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on, whatever time you're watching this video. Let's see what we got for Team Capricorn. Who is spying on my sexy Capricorns? The goats, the go-getters. Who's watching the go-getters? I have the Capricorn rising. We got a lot in common, James. Capricorn. Sagittarius was good. It was so good. That's the shit you want to write home to mom about. Like, mom, dear mom, you will never get no, I'm kidding. You don't want to tell dad, but you'll go and tell mom. I mean, unless you're the dude, and then you'll be like writing home to dad and shit. But like, damn, dad, you are, guess what this bitch be doing? All right, Capricorn. What do we got for Team Capricorn? Who is spying on Team Capricorn? What do we got? Who is spying on Team Capricorn? Ooh, 2 of Cups. So somebody be wanting to come forward. Somebody thinks that y'all be like, y'all have it going on. Y'all have got something going on. Like they're curious about what it is you got going on. I feel like, well, let me put some more cards before I talk about it. King of Cups, 2 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. So this person might fantasize about you hardcore. I don't think this person has come together with you yet. I think like mostly it's been in their mind. Like they're planning. They have some sort of plan, or like they daydream about what could happen between you guys, between what can happen in your future, But I feel like you are definitely part of their spank bank. With the King of Cups, like this looks like Prince and shit. Motherfucker wearing fucking velvet suits, wearing a velvet suit all hot. Like Prince is the only person I have ever seen that could dress like that and pull all the bitches, Like Prince was hot as fuck. So whoever it is like might be a little bit eccentric. Like they might dress like really, really nice, like a little like completely like not your typical, like they ain't your typical dresser. Hey, Mojo. Hi, Mojo Joe. They ain't your typical, like they dress nice. All right. This person could be a boxer, or like they might do some sort of taekwondo, or like wrestling or something. Like I feel like this person is really experienced in like some sort of art form of like martial arts, some sort of martial arts, maybe Muay Thai, kickboxing. But they've got some damn, like they look good. Like they've got a very muscular body, and they're really good at dressing. Like they're a very good dresser. This person fucking like has got you in their spank bank for sure. Like they have it all planned out about what they're gonna say, what they're gonna do, how they're gonna do it, what they're gonna do to you. Okay. This person is a little bit guarded. Like they do have their guard up, but they're ready to go. It's like they're ready, like they don't give a fuck. They're like, all right, I might like, yeah, I might be guarded. I might have been around the block. I might have had my heart ripped out, but it's like I'm ready to rock and roll. Like, what you got? It's like they're gonna chew you, like I'll chew you up and spit you out, you know. It's like they ain't scared. It's like they know that they'll be all right no matter what. It's like no matter if they get their heart broken or you know, if they get rejected, it's like they know that they'll be fine. So they're not like, this person is not like, they're not timid. You know, this person is very much a go-getter, but for some reason they've only made plans with you. Like they've only made plans with you in their head, but they haven't come forward yet. But they see you as like the sun be shining off of you. All right. Like I think that this person might really be into, like, they when they fantasize about you, I think they fantasize about you in the morning. Like they could be all about having morning sex. Okay. This person could be all about that morning sex shit. Like roll over, you know what I mean? Like where you stick that booty out and shit. Like y'all be big spoon, little spoon. You stick that booty into, you stick that booty out and they can't resist it. Or that's what they be daydreaming about. You know, they might wake up in the morning thinking about like having morning sex with you. You know, this person could have children or they could want children with you. You know, with the Empress card here, they could be a Taurus or a Libra, but they're very Venusian. Like this person has got a lot of really like beautiful characteristics. Like they carry themselves really, really like elegantly. Like they like elegant things. They got really fine taste in music, really fine taste in clothes and what they eat and what they got going on. It's like this person really likes like luxury, or they come off like they're really luxurious. You know, this they could be a Leo as well, and they're a hard worker. Like this person puts in the work. This person will put in the work too. Like this person isn't like one of those persons that's like gonna get theirs and roll over. You know what I mean? I fucking hate that shit. Like I was like almost what going on 4 something years celibate, right? And like I hooked up with this dude, and it was the it was completely a waste of my fucking time, dude. Complete fucking waste of time. Like I hate that shit. Just roll over and shit and don't even ask if you're cool. Like this person's totally going to make sure that you're good, all right? This person's going to make sure that you have yours, you get yours, like that you're satisfied. Okay? This person is about satisfaction. All right? They're all about putting that work in. They will keep working, they will work at it and work at it. Work at it and work at it until they get what they came for. But I feel like this person, like they fantasize you. You are all up in this person's spank bank all day long, all night long, especially in the morning. Like they wake up and they fantasize about you. But for some reason, like they might not come forward. They might not come forward right away. Like this person is a little bit timid. They're a little bit shy. It's like they live in their fantasy. It's like they have this amazing fantasy fairy tale. They have amazing fantasy fairy tale sex with you all fucking day long. All day long, they be fantasizing about you. From the morning they wake up, from the minute they wake up. From the minute they wake up, they be fantasizing about you. This person could be really intuitive as well, like very in touch with their feminine side. If they are a masculine, if they're divine masculine, like they're very balanced with the divine masculine and divine feminine self. This person could be like they talk to spirit, like they talk to spirit or talk to spirits. This person could be starting a new job or a new position, but I feel like you're going to get some sort of message from them. Like they're going to make some sort, yeah, the Fool card. They're going to make some sort of attempt to um to push this forward. It's like they're tired of living this fantasy. I feel like they've lived this fantasy for far too long. You know, like they live in this fantasy fairy tale world, and in this fantasy fairy tale world, it's like they be rocking your boat. You know, they be rocking your boat, you be rocking their boat, but they don't know if they can actually handle it in real life. Yeah, they think like they're like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I can actually handle it, especially if y'all be sexting or something. I've never understood like phone sex and shit. You know, it's like, okay, like give me a blowjob. It's like, what do you want me to do? Act like I'm gagging? You know, like what the fuck? How are you supposed to give phone sex and shit? It's like, what is your keyboard wearing? I don't know. If y'all been talking dirty to each other, like this person is a little bit scared of like how they're gonna play it off in real life. But it does look like they'll put in the work. they'll put in the work to make sure that you are right, to make sure that you're satisfied, to make sure that you get yours. Like they ain't gonna get theirs until you get yours. You know, this person is very emotionally independent and is a very emotionally literate as well. Like this person knows how to read your emotions and understands them, not just like they don't just understand how to be emotionally independent for themselves. They also understand how other people like project and react, and like the take accountability, and there's a lot. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Person is very very logical. They like to keep their head above the water. They don't like to delve too much in emotions. Like it doesn't feel like this person is extremely squishy. Like there's some people that are all like, oh, thee, thy, thou, and the rainbows and the unicorns and all the unicorn farts. And like this person's not like super like emotional. I feel like they could be super touchy though. Like this person might have like expression, like touching, like physical touch is part of their love language. So I think that they might be super touchy feely, but they're not like super touchy feely with their words. Like they're not super expressive with their emotions, but they're super expressive with the way that they touch you. All right. So don't think that if they're touching you that's just because they want a piece of your ass, or they're like trying to get some. It's like I feel like this person, like that's part of their love language is physical touch. Like they're not very open with their words, but they're very like they like you in their bubble, in which they probably don't like a lot of people in their bubble. So the fact that they want you in their bubble is super significant. That means that they're really all about you. Yeah, we got to get Goodman's meditation sleep channel up to par with his other channel for sure. Oh, and happy late birthday, Mojo. I don't think I told you happy birthday on your birthday. I forgot what I was doing. I was like, I gotta remember to tell Mojo happy birthday. And I fucking didn't. So happy birthday from my punk ass. I don't know. This might have been somebody that you kicked to the curb before. It says kick to the curb. So this might be somebody that you've had a go around with. Like you've already been around the block with this person. So you might be super cautious about letting them back in or letting them around. If you did kick them to the curb, it fucking shattered their whole reality. Okay? Like they don't know what to do with themselves. Like they still like you are all that they think about. Like they go to bed thinking about you, they wake up thinking about you. Like they yeah, like you are hardcore in their spank bank. Like this person might masturbate to pictures of you, to old pictures that you've sent, or to old conversations that you've had. Like they might look at your picture and rub one out or something to the thought of you, or to something that you've said, or to something that you've sent them, or if like you've left a pair of panties or a pair of boxers over there or something. Like they might have some sort of weird obsession with any sort of piece of clothing that you have left at their house. But they're keeping you a secret, or they're keeping it a secret. Keeping it a secret from you, keeping it a secret from everybody else. Like from the outside, it might look like they're calm, cool, and collected, but on the inside, like shit, they be busting nuts left and right over your name, okay, over your messages. That's what's up. 29 forever. And this person can need some sort of anger management. Like they've got some sort of anger issues. They might be taking it out on the wrong people. You're like, I don't give a fuck if you had a bad dream. Like that's a you problem, Like I don't care if you're hungry. Like if you're hungry, go eat something. Don't be mean to me. It's like they project their anger out onto people. Fuck that. Yeah, and it's like I don't think they can keep it to themselves anymore. Like if you haven't been with this person, even though it says kick to the curb, you might have rejected them before, even if you haven't been with them. It's like this person is like they can't contain it no more. They can't contain how they feel for you no more. Like they're going to come forward. Like they can't hold it in. They can't hold it in. They can't keep it a secret. They can't keep it a secret. Like they constantly think about you all day long. You know, in this if it hasn't happened yet, like you are in their mind fucking 24/7. Okay, that's all they do all day long is thinking about touching you or thinking about you touching them. But for some reason, like I feel like you're cautious with this person. Like you don't want to, like I don't know why it says kick to the curb, but there's something about them that you didn't like, that you rejected them before. All right, so what sort of money message can we get for Capricorn? We'll go back to Sagittarius's reading. What can we get for a money message for Capricorn? Host. Whether your space is physical or digital, you could find a lot of fulfillment in being a host. So you could be a podcast host. You could host specific parties. You could be a event planner. You might be looking into being an event planner. You could host those, what do they call, pleasure parties? You know, host pleasure parties, almost like a Tupperware party for like adult toys. I have some friends that make some real good money with that shit. You could host like a band practice space. Maybe you have some extra room in your basement or something. Maybe you could rent out your basement to people for bands. You could rent out your space for RVs, for somebody to park their RV. Like maybe you got a big driveway, maybe you got a big lot. You could consider making space. Right? Passive aggressive. I feel you. Passive aggressive bullshit. It's like, just say what's on your mind, you know? Even if you get rejected, it's like, what's the worst that can happen? I tell you no. Ooh, so scary. So yeah, think about hosting your space, like using your space to host somebody or to, park RV at, or to like making money out of what it is that you have around you. And it says you have a divine destiny. You got the destiny card. So you have a divine destiny to fulfill through your career path. Your work will help elevate the consciousness of this planet. So go team Lightworker. Go team Starseed. Go team Lightworker. Okay, you could be tapping in to your like multidimensional friends on the other side. Maybe Pleiadian friends, maybe like their Arcturian, whatever it is that you resonate with. You could be getting very clear downloads from your guiding angels, like very, very, like I had a synchronicity the other day that made me fucking cry tears of joy, right? Like it was so amazing to me. And like that's the greatest thing about synchronicities, is that they're so specific to us individually. Like if you try to explain them to somebody else, like somebody's not going to get it in the profound way that you do, and like the way that it has such a profound impact on what it is of your experience in that moment. Like other people just aren't going to get it unless they're experiencing it for themselves. But like synchronicities are so specific to you. And I had one the other day that maybe just ball up. Like I was like so thankful and just had so many tears of joy, and I was like, wow, thank you so much. And it's crazy because I was watching a podcast or a show about talking to the universe, about receiving synchronicities and about talking to the universe and like how to listen. It's like the more you listen, the more it talks. And just kind of this confirmation that I've had with like the universe and myself. And like I was listening to it and I was like, oh, I better use the bathroom. So I go roll over to turn my phone off, and it was 5:55. And as soon as I saw that it was 5:55, I just started laughing hysterically. I was like, thank you so much. And like just bawling and laughing. And it was just, I mean, it seems so simple, but it was such a profound thing for me, All right. So let's go on to Team Aquarius. Aquarius. Mm-mm-mm. All right. Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius. Thank you guys so much for being here. Y'all are troopers, man. So let's find out who is spying on Team Aquarius. Is this a past person, a new person, someone that's got a crush on you? What do we got? What do we got for Team Aquarius? Please remember to hit that little like button on your way in or on your way out. It's a little quick for you, but it is a big bada boom for me. I am live. Go away. Go away. I'm live. Go away. Sorry about that. All right. I even have a thing on my door. It says, do not disturb. I am live. All right, Aquarius. Sorry about that. Right. I'm live. Go away. All right. Aquarius. Who is spying on Team Aquarius? What do we got? Who is spying on Team Aquarius? It's a new person, past person. Ooh, an emperor. That's not a bad person to be spying on Team Aquarius unless you got authority issues. You know, you're like, go ahead and put on that uniform, Mr. Aries. Could be an Aries that you're dealing with. But this is somebody that likes to take control and is very good in a leadership position. I mean, which there ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? My mind, I swear I have a mind like of a 13-year-old. Like my mind is always in the gutter. So I try really hard to be professional, but my mind is in the gutter, y'all. It's always in the gutter. So this person could be really good at like holding on to what it is that they've got. Like they could be I don't want to say stingy, but this person could be playing hard to get. Maybe they're playing hard to get. Like, what the fuck? You got stingy in one hand, you got the four of pentacles, and then the 6 of pentacles. So they're like giving but stingy. What the hell? They're like, here's a gift, and then they like take it all away or take away their energy. Like they could be back and forth. That's a very back and forth energy. That's like super giving, like all generous, like, you know, and then holding on and harboring and sitting on, and you know, like you see the energy of that card or this card, they're holding on tight. You know, and then this card is all giving. So it's like they might have multiple different personalities, maybe, or they like could have like maybe like what the fuck? Okay, let's get some more cards before we talk more about that. What kind of wishy-washy shit is this? Back and forth that shit. It's like, what are they, a fucking Indian giver? It's like, here, you can have this. No, I want it back. You know, give it back to me. What the fuck? The Fool in reverse. So so as confident as this person is, like they are extremely insecure and they question themselves a lot. You could be dealing with an Aries. We got Aries on both sides, so this very much could be an Aries. All right, this could be maybe they're a fearful avoidant. Okay, because I know I myself have some fearful avoidant tendencies where I'm like, come here and love me, and then I'm like, no, go away, cooties. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you're threatening my independence, and then I'm like, wait a second, come over here and cuddle me, and then I'm like, no, I don't want no cuddles, that's gross. You know, like they could have some of those tendencies here. Like they could be have some sort of fearful avoidant tendencies. It's like they want love and like they want love and you know, to be in love, and they want love and they want companionship, but at the same time they're terrified of losing their independence. And it's like almost like it sends off all of these bells and whistles whenever they get too close to somebody. It's like they want to get close, but then as soon as they start getting close, it's like they push. They're like, nope, here's the hand. You know what I mean? Talk to the hand. And then they act like they don't care. So this person is giving very mixed signals, okay? It feels like you might have known this person for a long time or have known of this person. Like you guys have memories together because the 6 of Cups came out. So you guys have a history together. Like I don't know if you guys have been friends or something for a long time, or you guys have been in each other's life for a long time, or you guys have been back and forth on and off. This could be a very hot and cold relationship, but it feels very hot and cold. Like one minute they're like, oh yeah, like all about it, and then the next minute they're like, why are you here? It almost gives me like Fight Club, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you doing here? You know, it's just like, what the fuck, you know, some sort of split personality or something. It's like you dealing with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Could be a Taurus that you're dealing with the Hierophant. So this person is highly educated. Like they're very spiritually knowledgeable. They're very highly educated. I think they're really good at all other aspects of their life besides romance. It's like on the outside, like they're like a really like they've got it all going on, you know. They've got their own house, they got their own car, they've got a business, they could be an entrepreneur, they could be a CEO, like they're running a team, like they could be a crew lead or a foreman, or you know, like they a master chef or something. It's like they're respected and looked after in their position, like they have a position of authority, and people come to them for advice and for like you know, for advice and for messages, for inspiration, for know-how, for knowledge. But I feel like when it comes to romance, this person is fucking all over the place. This person doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. If, like in all other areas of their life, they're on point, they're legit. But when it comes to love, it's like they yeah, dude, they're in their own mental prison. They're like they don't know what to do with it. They're like, okay, can you write it down in a thesis paper? You know, can you give me some sort of instructions on what it is I'm supposed to do here or how I'm supposed to act? It's like this person takes instruction pretty well and they follow instructions pretty well, but left to their own devices, it's like they just like when they're winging it, they be winging it all funky. It's like 1 minute they're all in and the next minute they're all out. Yeah, this person could be at a distance or likes to put distance, you know. They have that push pull. Like they want to keep you, right here, and it's like they really don't want you to go nowhere, but it's like they're terrified of being in a relationship, of being in a loving relationship like that. Like the idea of being close to someone, I split it to the three of swords. You could be dealing with a Libra too. This person is very like either they got split personalities or they just don't know how to act. You know, they know how to act in every other aspect of their life except for romance. It's like this person, like as soon as they get close to someone, it's like they start backing away, you know. And if you haven't looked into what avoidance or like fearful avoidance or dismissive avoidance, you know, like they come off kind of narcissistic, but it's like really they're not trying to be, they don't mean to be that way. You know, like they're not doing it on purpose. They're not trying to bait you on purpose. Okay. Like this person really wants to be loved, like deep down inside, like they really want to love and they really want to be loved, but they don't know how to handle the closeness. Yeah, the Page of Wands in reverse. Like they don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to express themselves, you know. And if you do express any sort of emotion, they probably will run from that shit. The Nine of Wands in reverse, the Tower. Okay, like they might try to self-sabotage it. They might try to sabotage it before it ever even starts. So they could be like, look, I told you so, you know, I told you. I don't know how many times I've done that in my own personal life. Okay. Like I've straight catastrophized something before it ever even had a chance to start. One of my favorite bands are called Fighting Chance. They have a song about that too. Love's ended before it starts. It's like it's ended before it ever even had a chance to get off the ground, and it's because this person doesn't know how to deal. And you would think that they do because they're so successful in every other aspect of their life. Every aspect of their life is on point except for romance. All right. Like this person, they probably have had maybe one or two real significant relationships ever in their life. All right. They don't know how to deal with intimacy. They don't know how to deal with it. So what is this person going to do? What is this person going to do towards Aquarius? Is this person going to take any sort of action towards Aquarius? Wrong deck. Is this person going to take any action towards Aquarius? Is this person taking any action towards Aquarius? It looks like they are. Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Those are all messages, okay? Like it looks like this person is slowly going to come forward with some sort of emotion, you know? Like they might have been jokingly behind the scenes, like jokingly with you, but I feel like they're actually going to come forward with some sort of actual emotion, okay, which is going to be a big deal. So don't just slough it off as it means nothing, or like, oh, they say that to all the boys or all the girls. No, the fuck they don't. Okay, this person does not come forward with emotional information or of the way that they feel towards anyone. All right, So if this person is coming at you with anything that resembles emotion whatsoever, like don't blow it off, okay? Don't blow it off. Because it's taken this person a lot of courage to be able to open up to you about their feelings, about trying to plan for the future. If they use the word we, that means that they're planning for the future and they see you in it, okay? So don't take that as like, oh, they're just talking in conversation. Like, no, this person is very deliberate with what it is that they're saying. So if they use the words we in their conversation, they are really truly including you into their vision of their future. So don't take that, don't take that for granted, all right? Like, because this person doesn't know how to communicate very well as far as their emotions go. So if you hear them say stuff like that, they really truly mean it, all right? That is like them trying to be expressive towards you. I bet you say that to all the boys. Yep. Like, oh yeah, that's what you told your other 3 girlfriends like in the last week, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like, don't blow it off like that, because that's not at all what this person is doing. They don't talk like, even if they talk to other people, they're not going to use the word we. Okay. Good night, Laura. I love you. Sweet dreams. Now, you could be dealing with the Pisces, because we got the moon card here. They like to keep a lot to themselves. All right, they live a very fine line of reality and fantasy. And this person is not very emotionally expressive. So, yeah, don't take it for granted. All right, because they do not tell that to all their other girls or all their other boys. All right, let's get a money message for Team Aquarius for the week of June 9th to the 15th. Money, Aquarius and money. What do we got? Aquarius and money. What do we have for Aquarius and money? Doesn't want to fall out. Obligations. You have some prior contracts or commitments that still need to be fulfilled before you can completely move on to the next stage of your journey. So whatever it is, like you know what it is that you got to do before you can move on. All right. So don't ignore your prior obligations. Make sure that you stay good to your word, to whatever it is that you said you was going to do. All right. Especially as far as like business or finance goes. If you said that you were going to show up, like show up. If you said you were going to do some sort of trade, make sure you do that trade. If you said that you were going to work for this person for a certain amount of time, make sure that you follow through with whatever it is that you already priorly obligated yourself to do. Okay. And we've got host. So you're another one that could host some sort of party or host your space in order to make you money. Like make your space make money for you, right? Like you can use your driveway to have other people park their RVs and shit and charge them a monthly fee for it. You can rent out your car to other people to use. There's so many different things. There's so many ways that you can host. You can host podcasts. You could be a podcast host. You could host your space even if you don't want to be in a podcast. You could use your space. You could rent out your space to performers. Maybe there is a band that needs to use your space as a practice space. Maybe there is somebody else that would like to do a podcast but doesn't have the space in their house to do it. Like there are lots of different ways that you can use your host abilities. So it's saying host and prior obligations. All right, Aquarius, that was your reading for the week of June 9th to the 15th. Okay, let's see what we got for Team Pisces. And it is 11/11. Make a wish. 11/11 for Team Pisces. Much love, Mojo. Thank you for stopping in and saying hello. If you have not checked out Mojo's Tarot, please go check out Mojo's Tarot, okay? I don't know anybody that doesn't know who you are, but if you don't, like, you should be in the know, okay? Now you're in the know. All right, let's go to Team Pisces. Bam, bam, bam. Much love, Mojo. All right, Pisces. Last but not least, another drink over here. for Team Pisces. All right. Pisces, who is spying on Team Pisces? Who do we got spying on Pisces? Let's choose this one. Who is spying on you? Team Pisces, what do we got? Is it a past person, a new person, someone's got a crush, some sort of weird undercover hater like Libra had? That was a weird ass reading. Who else do we got? What do we got for Team Pisces? Who is spying on Team Pisces? What do we got? Team Pisces. Whoa, that one? Could be a Gemini. Somebody that's got some of their own self-limiting beliefs they got going on. Maybe they don't feel like they're good enough or some shit. Who's spying on Pisces? Oh, somebody that's got some regret. Did somebody say something stupid? Did somebody pass you up when they shouldn't have? The fuck's going on here? Somebody reverse manifested. You know, they put into action like their worst fears or something. Like they're like, oh my god, Pisces is gonna leave me. Oh my god, Pisces is never going to be like, oh my god, you know what I mean? And then fucking like manifested the very thing that they were scared of, you know? And that's the scary part about reverse manifestation, because it's like, oh well, I told you so. It's like, did I manifest that, or is it like just more confirmation of I told you so? Like, oh, the universe fucking hates me. And it's like, well, that's correct. Here's some more of whatever it is you believe, you know? And it's like, I don't know. Like this person, like they're like they are almost convinced that that the universe might just hate them, or that like they're always right, but they are always right, right? It's like no matter if you believe it's hard or you believe it's easy, like whatever it is, you're right, you know? Like this person's right. So if they thought that they were a failure or they thought that they weren't good enough, like I guess they're right. So something happened to where it's like it made this person reflect on what it is that they did or how it is that they went about it. Like they could be going over your messages, like they have a lot of nostalgia, like they're looking back on past messages, probably wondering where the fuck they fucked up at. It's like, where did I, like they might be going over messages, wondering why you abandoned them, or, you know, what did I do to deserve this, you know? What did I do to Pisces to make them act cold? It's like they don't know how fucking savage Pisces really is. Okay, like y'all are savage as fuck. Like people talk, like we all know that Scorpio's savage, but Pisces, like most people don't understand how savage Pisces really is. Like when a Pisces makes up their fucking mind, dude, Pisces is savage as fuck. Because y'all got the big ass hearts, and like when you love deeply. So you want to make sure whoever it is that you are loving on is on your same level. All right, this person could be dusty. They could be broke. Broke is a joke. Joke broke. Pisces North Node. All right. I don't know if I have any Pisces in my chart. I'll have to look at it. But this person could be a bottom feeder, you know? Like they could be the king of the streets. It's like they're the king of nothing or the queen of nothing. You know what I mean? It's like they look at themselves like they're all that in a fucking bag of chips, but it's like really they ain't got shit to fucking, they don't even have a fucking pot to piss in. It's like they ain't got nothing to their name. They ain't got no money, they ain't got no business, they ain't got no car, they ain't got no fucking nothing. You know, but they feel a sense of incomplete business with you. You know, like they feel like either you owe them some sort of closure, or that you owe them some sort of explanation, or like they feel like you owe them some shit, and it's like you don't owe fucking nothing to nobody, right? This person is planning some sort of comeback. They might be kind of trying to plan some sort of um I don't know. I'd like, my first part wanted to say revenge. It's like they're trying to they're plotting their comeback, plotting some sort of revenge. But this person's got like a lot of love for you. They have this love-hate relationship with you, it feels like. It's like they fucking love you, but they hate you, but they can't fucking like they can't leave you alone or something. This person feels like I don't know. Like I feel like you kicked them to the curb for a reason. Like I feel like you were very calculated about that. Hey Monette. Yeah, and like you're moving on. You're like, I don't want no part of this drama, you know? Like I done been there, done that. Got the t-shirt. Like I'm fucking over it. It's like you done show me who you were one too many times. Moon and sixth house. You didn't show me who you were one too many times. It's like maybe this person fucking, I don't know. Like this person just feels like they ain't got much going on for them. Like they are not on the same level with you. Like I feel like you have got so much going for you, and like this person might drain you. Yeah, the justice in reverse could be a Libra. This person might drain you. Ace of Cups. They lack long-term vision or mindset. I don't know. I don't know. Don't they know that fucking Pisces is savage? Ace of Pentacles. Hey, Jasmine. Hi, Jasmine. This is Pisces. Pisces. It sure is. So far, we've got somebody that underestimated your kindness. You know what I mean? That took your kindness for granted and didn't realize how savage you really were. Like how much you were actually giving to the situation. You know? Like it feels like this person was like all over the place and had nothing to like really offer. You know? Death card. Like something that you left behind or that you wanted to close out. Could have been a Cancer. Like you could have moved away from this person or away from this energy or just moved on up, moved on out. But it's like they don't understand that they manifested this themselves. It's like whatever it was, it's like they're trying to put the blame on you, you know, that you were the bad guy, but in reality it's like this person fucking sabotaged their own self. It's like this person, they didn't realize how much of a burden it was to be around them. It's like this person sabotaged this shit their own self. It's like they reverse manifested. They were so worried about you falling out or you falling off or you finding someone else that they manifested it, you know? And now they could say I told you so, but in reality it's like they did this shit to themselves. You know, you just stuck up for yourself. You just protected your energy, you know? You separated yourself from their negativity, from their, like I felt like they were a mooch or something. It's like they were constantly taken from you. Could be another Pisces that you're dealing with, but they made you feel like all out of sorts. So you had to check in with yourself and see how you felt about a situation. It wasn't how you feel about them, it was about how they make you feel when you're around them. You know, when you notice that whenever you were around them or whenever you talk to them or whatever, it's like it just felt like nothing but drama or conflict. And it's like you didn't want to have, like, you weren't inviting that into your space, you know? It's like once you figured out like what was going on with this person and their energy, it's like you like separated yourself from that energy, separated yourself from that frequency. It's like you don't want no part of that frequency. But for a minute, you might not have understood where it came from, you know. But once you figured it out, it's like you were like, oh, okay, I see where this is coming from, you know. And then you separated yourself from that energy and regaining your equilibrium, regaining your balance, coming back to balance, coming back to yourself, to that wish come true, you know, that emotional independence. But I feel like this person went nothing but drama. This person could have been a lot younger, you know, and they were very manipulative. Like this person could have been using you to get what it is that they wanted out of you. Like they knew how to push your buttons, you know. Oh, if I say this to Pisces and I act like this, then Pisces will do this and this for me. And if I do this for Pisces or I don't say this to Pisces, then Pisces will do this and this for me. It's like they felt like they felt like they could play you like a puppet, you know. And once you realize that they were playing you like a puppet, you're like King of Swords, hi-ya chop, bitch. Off with their fucking head. You ain't painting my roses red. It's like my roses is white. You ain't gonna convince me that them roses is red. This person is very manipulative. Like they know how to get what they want, especially out of you. And I feel like you had to put a block, like you had to block them. You know, fucking Aaron block a bitch. Okay? And they might be trying to move past those blocks. Might be trying to move past them. But this person doesn't feel very emotionally stable. Like this person is all fucking over the place emotionally. All fucking over the place. But they be keeping a close eye on you. Like if you do social media or you got some sort of public channel or something, like they watch you religiously. Religiously. What else can we tell Pisces? Bim, bim, bim. You're like, it's been swell, but the swelling's gone down. You're like, I see exactly who you are and what it is that you're doing and like where you affect me or effect me, you know? Like you ain't giving no more love to this situation. Like, and I feel they feel it. Like they feel that you've cut them off, you know? So like you figured out that they was nothing but a burden. Like to be around them, to have them, their energy in your field was a distraction and ain't nothing but a burden. And it's like you got your own ship to run, you know? It's like once you figure out what the distraction is, it's like you feel like you got stowaways and shit. You kick them off your ship, and you go back to being the fucking the manifester that you are with the magician. All right, like as soon as you get rid of this person's energy, it's like as soon as you get rid of their energy, or as soon as you put a stop to whatever it is that they're doing, it's like you get back to yourself. It's like you could almost feel the weight of it lift off of you. It's like almost like you can almost physically feel the energy like come off of you, you know? Knight of Swords. Yeah. Should almost feel it completely lift off of you. Like you feel it physically. Like as soon as you put a stop to this, it's like you feel the energy just fucking leave you. And now you're back to this happy ass shit. To that wish fulfillment, back to being you. Like I feel like this person was stealing you from you. You know? But shit. Be careful of that crap. I've been there, done that. Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt. What can we tell Pisces about their money situation? What's going on for money for Pisces? I don't know. I don't feel like I was like connected to that reading. What can we tell Pisces? That one wanted to go. What is it? Connection. A special connection will open doors for you on your path. It may be a partner or a mentor, a client or a helpful friend, right? They say your network is your net worth. Your network is your net worth. So there's going to be somebody significant coming into your path within this next week that's going to help open other doors of opportunity, right? It's crazy about like it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. It's amazing the things that can be opened up through avenues of connection, through people that you connect with. Like my network is your network. Like I know so many talented fucking people. Like you need a website guy, I've got website guys. You need a music guy, I got music guys. You need like whatever it is that you need. Like you need a plumber, I got a plumber. You need a roofer, I got a roofer. You need a mechanic, I know mechanics. You know, it's like I like there's it's priceless. Like having a network of amazingly talented people is absolutely priceless. I feel like your network is going to open up. Like you're connecting with new people. And we got retirement. Working hard can be a thing of the past. Boom. That's what's up. Fuck yeah, retirement. Do what you love to do and you'll never have to work a day in your fucking life. That's badass. That's a badass message. Badass money message. So I don't know what was going on with the person stalking you. It's like they're still trying to be all up in your energy. But, you know, once you figure out a snake is a snake, you can't change it into a butterfly. All right. All right, Pisces, I love you guys so very much. Thank you guys so much for being here and for being troopers. Like, this has been a long video. We got 3 hours in, And some of y'all have been here all the way since the very start. So I love you guys so, so very much, man. So very much. And if you would like a personal private reading, you can go to my website at crystal-lavender.com. They start off at $11.11, and I have a coupon. You can put in Mystic 10 in the little spot where it says coupons, and it'll give you 10% off of any one of my available services. All right. And you can download a free copy of my book on my website, and you can sign up for my weekly newsletter, all on crystal-lavender.com. All right. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Okay. I'm gonna go live. Like, I was trying to do this individual stuff. I don't know about that. I think I'd rather just come live and like interact with you guys and talk to you guys, and maybe I'll do some pick a cards or something. Like, I'll do some sort of individual something. But I think I like connecting with you guys better than doing any of those pre-recorded ones. So I love you guys so much. I'll see you soon. Okay. Until next time, be good to yourself and others, always and always. Beep, beep. Hi, thank you guys so much for being a part of my inner sanctuary. If you would like a personal private reading, please go to my website at crystal-lavender.com. There is a 10% off coupon that you can enter where it says little coupons at the bottom. Enter Mystic 10 and you will get 10% off of any one of my available services, okay? And that is at crystal-lavender.com. I've got everything from 1111 all the way up to continued monthly support. And you will get your pre-recorded personal readings within 24 to 48 hours, all right? I love you guys so very much. I can't wait to see you.